Am I the meanest?
Pawn's drunk.
Am I the prettiest?
Pawn's drunk.
Am I the baddest mofo low down around this town?
Pawn's drunk.
Well, who am I?
Pawn's drunk.
Who am I?
Pawn's drunk.
I can't hear you.
Pawn's drunk. AKA Mr. Moo Won't Shine himself.
Of Harlem.
What up, what up, what up? Y'all already know this is Punch Drunk Boxing, aka Mr. Moo Shine himself, aka en adobo sazón el borracho, el pastor de boxeo. Is everybody up? Everybody took a long nap, a long sleep. Is everybody up? Because I know something put y'all to sleep real good yesterday. Did Shakur Stevenson roofie y'all something like that with his performance? Is everybody up? Is everybody up? Damn, man. Ladies and gentlemen, I gotta apologize, man, because I was saying that Shakur Stevenson is near a perfect fighter, and he made me look bad. He made me look bad. I said that Shakur Stevenson going to turn that plátano into totones. He made me look bad. I went against my Dominican brother. Shakur Stevenson made me look bad. Low Nose Boxing in the building. What's good? Low Nose Boxing con los dos pesos de plátano. What's good? What's good? He said, let's talk T.O. all the way to February. That's it. We're going to be talking about T.O. Forget about Haney. Forget about Shakur. Forget about everybody. T.O. At least when he stepped inside the ring, man, he don't let me down. Even when he got defeated, it still was entertaining. Yo, Punch, apologize to me. QBS, I apologize to every ladies. Shakur Stevenson. He black. He ain't Puerto Rican no more. Ese tigre cocolo. Ese tigre negro. He black. He black. He ain't Puerto Rican. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Puerto Rican the Puerto Rican fan base threw it right back to the black people. Diga, nene, no, tú dijiste que tú eras puertorriqueño, yo creía que tú decías Tito Trinidad, pero ya ves, tú eres negro, papi, tú eres negro. Oh, man. Damn, what a performance yesterday. But you know what, look, ladies and gentlemen, look, I know a lot of people been talking about, a lot of people been doing a lot of videos, then going live. Everybody been talking about Shakur Stevenson's performance, like lackluster, underwhelming. The momentum is not there for a potential fight with Devin the Dream Haney and Tank. The same way that I feel about Tyson Fury, like it doesn't have a great momentum going to the Undisputed, right? Because the way that he performed versus Francis Ngannou, it doesn't have a great momentum going to the Undisputed Heavyweight Championship bout, right? Ain't nobody talking about Alexander Usyk and Tyson Fury. Matter of fact, everybody talking about how Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua could possibly be fighting in 2024. You feel me? Shout out to Low Nose Boxing. Low Nose Boxing said, Lord Haney, peasants kill Shakur, and that's went 10 hours. Damn. The boxing world went 10 hours? Golly. Hey, yo, you telling me? Nah, you're lying. You're lying, Lolo. They 10 hours? Damn, man. They was roasting. Everybody was roasting Shakur? Damn, they hate Shakur like that? 10 hours? Nah, the boxing boys usually go like, the most they go like, 4 or 5 hours. They ain't 4 3 hours. Stop playing. Lono's back. They ain't going no 10 hours. You pray. You. Let me see. Let me see what you're talking about. Let me see what you're talking about. Let me see what you're talking about. He said it went 10 hours. Let me see. God damn, they did 10 hours. Yo. Damn, they went in on Shakur Stevenson like that. Damn. Jeez, the Haney's that's that Haney love, man. That's that Haney love, man. Salud. It's like QBS finals that Punch was giving a speech like he was Farrakhan when he was hyping Shakur. Hey, man. We win some, we lose some, but we live to see another day. What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Boxing hype, 456. Shakur doesn't engage when he deals with power punches. Haney doesn't fight scared. Well, you know, a lot of people have been talking about Devin Haney and how he's a boring fighter, but to be honest, he did very, very well versus Shakur. I mean, versus George Kambosos in the second fight. The first fight was one of the most boring fights I ever seen, but he did you could see the effort in the second fight. Versus Lomachenko, it was not boring. You see the effort. So, and I remember, look. To be honest, folks, y'all could agree or disagree. Yesterday, yes, we was living in the moment. Yesterday was living in the moment. Everybody was being they criticized Shakur Stevenson to the 10th power. And I was thinking about this, you know what I'm saying? I had to decompress. I was thinking about this. You know what? Shakur Stevenson once apologized after the Nakatilia fight, right? He apologized. He said he would never perform like that again. And after that, after the apology, he did his thing versus Jamel Herring. It was an exciting fight. And Oscar Valdez, it was exciting. Cansociao, it was a good outing. Yoshino, it was exciting. You know what I'm saying? So Shakur Stevenson is apologizing after the fight. He apologized again. So because of the skills and talent, because I know Shakur Stevenson. Even when I was doing the live commentary, I was following me in the live commentary. Good looking out, Boxing Hype 456. When I was doing the live commentary yesterday, even when I was actually frustrated with Shakur Stevenson and how he was performing, I was like, you know what? Something is wrong with Shakur Stevenson. Something is wrong. He was not throwing the left hand. He was not throwing no power punches. And I said it. I said it when I was live. He ain't throwing no power shots. He ain't throwing no uppercuts, no hooks, no nothing, no uppercuts, no straight left hand, no 1-2s. What the hell is going on with Shakur Stevenson? Something got to be wrong with Shakur Stevenson. And I was saying it when I was frustrated the way that he was performing. So look, I know a lot of people's living in the moment. I understand the boxing community. I understand the pulse of the boxing fans. I know we harsh. We are very, very harsh. You know what I'm saying? You could do great things in the sport of boxing. You do one little thing and that's it. You know what I'm saying? The boxing fans want to throw you in the garbage. I'm giving Shakur Stevenson the benefit of the doubt that the next outing, because I remember when he apologized and then he did his thing the next 4 fights. I'm going to give Shakur Stevenson the benefit of the doubt. You know what I'm saying? Now, look, I ain't no pity party. I'm not saying that there's excuses because once you enter inside that ring, there is no excuses. I understand that Manny Pacquiao had a shoulder injury, but at the end of the day, you enter inside that ring versus Floyd Mayweather. No. That's say you 100%. Even Teofimo Lopez. I know that Teofimo Lopez was a fit to fight, but you enter inside that ring, no excuse. Shakur Stevenson, you had problems, no excuse. Lomachenko said they had a shoulder injury versus Teofimo. No excuse. It's just no excuse. No excuse. It is what it is. I understand. We understand the boxing world. We understand that nobody goes inside that ring 100%. We understand the wear and tear in the preparation in camp for a fight. We understand that. We understand that you fight. You fight to prepare to fight. You know what I'm saying? This ain't let's make the layup line. Let's do a couple of suicide drills and stuff like that. In basketball, no. In boxing, you have to fight to prepare for a fight. So I'm giving the Shakur Stevenson, whether people like it or not. I know the people right now, they're on that they on that criticism at a high level right now. The fight was just yesterday. A lot of people feel like Shakur Stevenson is boring, that he ain't ready for Tank, that he ain't ready for Haney, that he ain't ready for the big lights, that he choked and stuff like that. At the end of the day, I'm giving Shakur Stevenson, the Olympian, the 3-division world champion right now. And you know what? He is a 3-division world champion, and nobody really talking about that. Nobody's actually is thinking about that. He is a 3-division world champion. He accomplished a 3-division world champion. Everybody's thinking about the performance, and I say it time and time again. Ever since I started the channel, I said, look, everything is not about winning and losing, but it's how you win and how you lose. It's how you win and how you lose. We keep on saying it throughout the years. Look at Pitbull Cruz. His stock didn't drop because it's the way that he lost. Very respectfully. In the end of the day, what's good, Mill City Boxing in the building? What's good, my brother? Everybody subscribe to Low Nose Boxing. Everybody subscribe to Mill City Boxing in the building. What's good, brother? In the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, the fans, they value wins, but in reality, the fans value effort. The fans value a fight. In all actuality, the fans know how to identify if you're giving your all. See, the fans ain't mad. Like, and I said this yesterday. The fans ain't mad that Jamel Charlo lost to Canelo Alvarez. The fans is mad because of the effort. We identify that you did not want to go out there and win. That you didn't put 100% of the effort to go out there and challenge Canelo Alvarez and win the fight. See, it's not because that he lost. It's how he lost. You understand what I'm trying to say, folks? It's not that Shakur Stevenson won. It's how he won, because we identify the effort. When the fans don't identify the effort, we have a problem with you. We feel we cheat, that you have cheated us as much as you cheated yourself. And that's what it is. Let me take a little zippity zip. All right. So I'm talking about preach. That's the problem. The reason why the fans love Manny Pacquiao is because you know that Manny Pacquiao went all out every time he stepped inside the ring, win, lose, or draw. Even when he got knocked out cold, he went for it. Even when he got knocked out cold, he went for it. The fans just want effort. The fans just don't want to feel like you cheated them out the paper. And look, I'm going to say it like this. Shakur Stevenson, I saw the post-fight in a couple of post-fight interviews that he's done. And I think that Shakur Stevenson is so so much have hate. People that's hating on him. I think that's eating him up. Stop paying attention to Twitter. Stop paying attention to the to YouTube. The hate is affecting you. Every time Shakur Stevenson is talking, he's talking about the people that's hating. You know what I'm saying? He reminded me of Clarissa Shields. Clarissa Shields, every time she's on Twitter, on social media, she was always talking about the people that's hating. You got a lot of fans. You got a lot of fans. And I said this time and time again. How many times I got to say this to the fighters and everybody out there? You know what I'm saying? This just goes out for people. Stop letting the hate dictate your approach, bro, to life. Stop letting the hate be your motivation. Stop letting the hate be your inspiration. Stop trying to prove people wrong. You heard what Shakur Stevenson said prior to the fight. He said, when the guy asked him, "Oh, how do you want to win this fight?" "Oh, I don't care. I'm gonna win the way I want to win. I don't care about what people think. I don't care because I could. It doesn't matter if I beat him. Y'all gonna talk ish about me anyway." Stop, Shakur. Damn. What's good, boxing hype 456 said you dropping gems right now. He needs to focus on boxing. Good looking out with a $5 super chat, my brother. Yes. And I'm not saying that these guys can look at social media and stuff like that to see what people say about them, or the analysis or the assessment of Shakur Stevenson or their fights. But stop letting that eat you up. Stop focusing so much on the hate. I'm tired of this culture. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm tired of the culture of hate. I'm tired of the culture. Not only I'm tired of the culture of people hating others, but I'm tired of the culture of people paying attention too much to hate. Let your support. How about you prove your hate? How about you prove your supporters right? How about that? How about you prove that God make no mistakes? I always say, and I'm gonna keep on saying. As a matter of fact, if I gotta say this every time I go live, I'm gonna say it because I don't even know who's listening. Sometimes, you know, I know my people that support. And shout out to the people that right now that's smashing the like button in the chat. I gotta tell y'all this, man, and this goes out for everybody. This just not boxing. This goes out for everybody. Stop letting the hate dictate your next move and the way how you approach certain things. In the culture, in the hood, in the community, we always have this. Hey, yo, watch, I'm gonna prove these haters wrong. Watch, I'm gonna prove these haters wrong. Now, hate is of the devil. Do you understand that, y'all? Hate is of the devil. If you're trying to prove a hater wrong, and I'm telling you this, a hater's always gonna be a hater. The more you accomplish, the more they're gonna hate. You're not gonna transform a hater to a supporter. You're not gonna do that. A hater is always going to hate. Hate is of the devil. So if you're trying to dictate your next move or dictate or your motivation or because you want to prove the haters wrong and stuff like that, you're letting the devil dictate your next approach. And this is why when you're trying to prove the haters wrong, you're never going to be happy because haters is always going to hate. You accomplish, the hate is going to be more. You accomplish more, there's going to be hate. There's going to be more hate. Stop trying to prove the haters wrong and prove your supporters right. Prove that God make no mistakes. In the same sense as y'all be like, yo, thank God. God is this, God is that. Then prove that God make no mistakes. Go out there and prove that God make no mistakes. Go out there and pass your test and graduate from high school, graduate from college. Get that job that you think that, you know what I'm saying, that it was a long stretch. You know what I'm saying? Prove that God make no mistakes. You guys are giving the devil too many credit. Too much credit. Y'all give the devil too much credit. Y'all so focused and hate. So, Shakur Stevenson, so to say this, I'm giving Shakur Stevenson the benefit of the doubt that in the next outing, he's gonna be looking special like he did in the last 4 fights with Hearing, Oscar Valdez, Canso Ciao, and Yoshino. I think he's gonna look good. I think he's gonna look as he, you know what I'm saying? He's a gym rat. I was highly surprised. Look, and a lot of people want to say, oh, his excuses, he's injured. Look, if you watch Shakur Stevenson, if you've been watching Shakur Stevenson since the amateurs, even I know something was wrong with Shakur Stevenson. Even I know. I understand that we all want to have our bragging rights. I understand we all want to go out there and stuff like that and critique because it's fun, right? It's fun to laugh at fighters and stuff like that. We did that yesterday. I did it, right? Este burrillo, coño, vete de aquí, my friend. You put me to sleep, my friend. And ladies and gentlemen, let me say it like this. So as well, Edward De Lo Santos, he's getting a pass. And no, we're not going to give you a pass, Edward De Lo Santos. Edwin De Los Santos landed the least punches in copybox history, bro. Do you know that Edwin De Los Santos landed the less punches in copybox history? They have it that he landed the fewest punches in the past 38 years. He's gotten a pass. But your punch, but Shakur Stevenson was running all day long. No. If we're going to criticize others for not making an adjustment and cutting off the ring like we do to other fighters, Edwin De Los Santos didn't make an adjustment. I don't want to hear that, oh, yo, Shakur Stevenson was running. So if he was running 12 rounds, what the fuck you was doing for the last 12 rounds? What you was doing for the 12 rounds? Oh, él estaba corriendo. Okay, ¿qué tú estabas haciendo? Chasing him? You was chasing him for 12 rounds. No, you did not make the adjustments. You did not make the adjustments. We're gonna we critique other fighters for not making the proper adjustment when it comes to other fight. And because the limelight is on Shakur Stevenson, everybody is giving Edward De Los Santos a pass. No, Edward De Los Santos didn't do the proper adjustments. He was swinging in air, and I was saying that throughout the fight. Yo, he's missing. He's missing. He's missing. And in a close fight, ladies and gentlemen, they're going to count defense. Remember, it's 4 criteria. That's why I do the live. And I always say clean, effective punches, ring generalship, effective aggression, and defense. If this guy is not landing, this guy's not throwing, this guy's not throwing, this guy's not landing, and the punch count is kind of the same in landing, but this guy is missing like 12 shots, they're going to give it to the guy that he is visibly that he looks like he has good defense. Y'all forget about that criteria. My scorecard was 115, 113. Shakur Stevenson. Said, man, Punch Drunk, I hope a whole multitude starts watching your damn lives, bro. I appreciate you, my brother. You know, I got to give credit to a lot to other boxing content creators. You know, they got their supporters and people go out there and watch them. And it's all good, you know what I'm saying? All we got to do is, I just got to do what I got to do, you know what I'm saying? If people want to support the channel, support the lives, support the content, support the shorts, is on them, you know what I'm saying? If I got to step my game up, I got to step my game up. You feel me? Deluxe Recording says Stevenson had her hand and Edwin could not recognize that and go after him. It's true. It's true. He didn't make adjustments. Yeah, Shakur Stevenson didn't make an adjustment, but also Edward De Lo Santos didn't make an adjustment. And looking at the last 4 rounds, look, I know we don't want to go back into the fight. I know nobody want to see that fight ever again. Just like I never want to see Devin Haney versus George Kambosos 1 ever again. I'm never going to watch that fight again. But if you look at the last 4 rounds, Edward De Lo Santos didn't do nothing. Oh, yo, but Punch, he was the aggressor. You could be aggressive all you want. Ladies and gentlemen, I keep on saying it for the people that don't know the 4 criteria. It's effective aggression. Was Edward De Lo Santos effective in his aggression? He was not effective. He was aggressive. So what? Did he land punches? Did he land punches? Did he cut the ring off? What did he do? Yo, he was the aggressor. Yes, aggressive. So what? Remember I told you the other day, you could be aggressive with your shorty. You could be aggressive with your shorty and be like, Diablo, coño, toma, Diablo, mami, toma, te bicho, coño, rookie, thinking. And she like, and you coming and stuff like that, Diablo, pero mami, pero tú no vas a venir. Yeah. And then she dries up on you and shit like that. And you think that you think you Hercules. Hey, coño, pero dame, Diablo, mami, pero tú no me quieres a mí. Tú no me quieres. Tú no me quieres. You could be aggressive all you want, but it's not effective. You ain't making her come. You could do the baby boy. You could lift her up, do the motorboat and stuff like that, have her and stuff like that on your shoulder. You could turn her around. You could do every move you want. You could be aggressive all you want. You think you pounding that. Coño, diablo. Diablo, pero mami, pero... And she like, you can be aggressive all you want. She ain't coming. It's not effective. Boxing hype 456. He got to separate himself. Levels to this, and he got good surroundings though. You know what I'm saying? He does got Bud Crawford. He does got Andre Ward. Maybe he got and Floyd Mayweather. Come on, man. He had all the motivation, but you know what? Maybe he didn't want to take the type of risk because he didn't want to feel it was too much pressure. Think about it. He apologized to Mayweather. He apologized to Andre Ward. He apologized to Bud Crawford. Maybe he didn't want to look stupid in front of them. Maybe it's that. Maybe he didn't want to say that. Chick said, geez, watch that mouth for some. I'm just saying, I'm just giving you an example. If y'all don't, I'm just giving you an example. Shit. So y'all can understand what the hell I'm trying to say. Just giving you an example. Look at people in the chat like I be fucking my shorty like that. Shit, she be coming. Shit, Punch don't know that shit. Shit, shit. When I be popping it, she be coming. I don't know what the fuck Punch is talking about. I don't know what the hell Punch is talking about. When I'm doing like that shit, she come. Who's the most boring fighter? Let me see. Let me see the poll. Let me see the poll. Who's more boring, Shakur or Haney? 64% says Shakur. 25% says Haney. 84 people voted. 11% says none. I understand. Let's go. Let's talk about the 11%. Let's talk about the 11% right quick. Because I know what the 11% is saying. It's hit and not get hit, Punch. You gotta remember, you guys don't know boxing. It's hit and not get hit. It's the sweet science. Man, shut the hell up with the sweet science and shit like that. They ain't no goddamn sweet science. That's tag your it. They get the sweet science. I'm tired of people using that when people want to say somebody's boring. You don't know boxing, you gotta remember, it's hit and not get hit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like Roger Mayweather. You know shit about boxing. Man, shut the hell up. I know everything it is needs to know about boxing. Ain't you tired of that, folks? Ain't you tired every time you say something is boring, underwhelming, and stuff like that? Somebody want to hit you up like they some boxing guru. They are the historian of the sport of boxing and be like, nah, that's just hit and I get hit. Y'all don't understand the sport, man. Nigga, you don't understand the sport, motherfucker. What you talking about? I don't understand sport. The sweet science was never meant to be boring. If the sweet science was boring, ladies and gentlemen, then boxing would have never become the number one sport in America for almost a century. For almost a century. Since boxing started to the 1980s, boxing was the number one sport in America. That's almost a century, ladies and gentlemen. I know how to count. I ain't no count in a hat, motherfucker. I know how to damn count. Boxing was the number one sport for almost a century. And that's not because the sweet science is boring. It's because the sweet science was always meant to be exciting. See, it's nowadays that people want to be like, oh, that guy's boring. That's the sweet science. What you no. Because of Floyd Mayweather, right? Because of Floyd Mayweather, right? Because when Floyd Mayweather started, when people started to say that Floyd Mayweather is boring, Floyd Mayweather started saying, well, that's the hit and I get hit. Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, you know who invented the hit and I get hit? A person just like me and you. La reina de boxeo, Jackie, la reina de boxeo in the building. Dímelo, Jackie. ¿Qué es lo que, mi amor? I'm going to say it again if y'all didn't know. The sweet science was never meant to be boring. It's just this new age that when people want to call somebody boring, they want to hit you back. They want to reply with that's the sweet science. That ain't no damn sweet science. That ain't the sweet science. That's tag your it. Hit and not, remember, it's hit and not get hit. It's not trying to get hit. That's not the sweet science. Not trying to get hit. Hit and not get hit. Hit the motherfucker that don't get hit. Hit first. It's not trying to get hit. I ain't trying to get hit. That's the sweet science of boxing. Not trying to get hit. It's hit and not get hit. Willie Pep. Matter of fact, let's go back to the origin of the sweet science. The sweet science was invented. The phrase sweet science was not even invented by a boxer. Y'all knew that? Y'all knew that the sweet science was not even invented by a boxer or a trainer. It was invented with it was invented with somebody like us, like you in the chat, like boxing content creators, journalists, independent media. It was a journalist that actually named boxing the sweet science. It was not even a boxer. So when people So let me tell you like this, ladies and gentlemen, when the boxer tells you y'all know sweet sign, the sweet signs of boxing, not even a boxer invented what the sweet signs was. It was a journalist. A journalist invented the sweet signs. Yeah, y'all want to know? Let's Google. Let's Google. Let's Google. Let's Google who the name. Who invented the phrase the sweet science of boxing. There you go. The boxer introduced the term. There you go. Wait. Yes. Why it's called? Yes. Pierce Egan. Pierce Egan. Yes. That's his name. Was used by a. Thank you very much. Now, let's go to the origin of the sweet science. Hold on. Within the realms of boxing, Pierce Egan, thank you very much, Broken Accord. Pierce Egan, yes. When we talk about the sweet signs, we are referring to boxers who possess exceptional technical skills and display strategic prowess inside the ring. These fighters don't solely rely on raw power or aggression. Instead, they employ the minds and employ the meticulously calculated plan. These boxers embody a patience and constantly analyzing their opponents, searching for weaknesses, adapting their tactics on the fly. They demonstrate mastery in every aspect of the game, from the fluid movements to their ability to create angles and their precise reactions when attacking. Let's go to the guy. Here we go. The term sweet signs was first used by a British sports writer named Pierce Egan back in 1813. Okay? Let me say it again. The term sweet signs was first used by a British sports writer, journalist, YouTube content creator. Just think about it like that. Think about it. If you make up a phrase and then the boxers and the sport embodies it. Named Pierce Egan back in 1813. So when Floyd Mayweather be like, y'all don't know what the sweet signs is, yeah, it was invented by a guy that y'all critique. You see when Shakur Stevenson says, "Oh, yo, y'all media don't know shit about boxing." So you actually telling a guy like Pierce Egan invented the sweet signs. He told you what the sweet signs was. He told y'all fighters what the sweet signs was. He gave it a name. Excuse me, let me finish this. He gave it a name. TR said both are boring as F. Put it this way, folks. I'm going to say it again. If the sweet signs was boring, boxing would have never became the number one sport in America. Never would have became a number one sport out there in the UK. Never would have been a sport that everybody loved and adored. You feel me? Fighter Complex number 7 in the building con la bandera de República Dominicana. ¿Qué es lo que es de lo mío? Dímelo, mi hermano, ¿qué es lo que es, my friend? Estamos aquí hablando de boxeo con esta gente. Hediondos, everybody. Punch here with my brother. What's good, CCI? That Thursday night, we trying to figure it out. Marco Antonio Luna in the building. What's good, Antonio? Dímelo, mi hermano. Que lo que? Good looking now, fighter. I appreciate you, my brother, with the $5 super chatty patty K. Let's go. So the sweet signs, Willie Pep. That when you look at the sweet signs, Willie Pep is probably the first one that's coming that's gonna pop out. Willie Pep. Willie Pep was the most exciting fighter, yet embodied the sweet signs. Was the pure definition of the sweet signs back in the days was Willie Pep. But Willie Pep at his time was the most exciting fighter and the most entertaining fighter in his time. The battle with him and Sandy Sandler back in the days. If y'all don't know Sandy Sandler, one of my favorite fighters of the old days. My favorite fighters in the old days was Sandy Sandler and Henry Hank. One of my favorite fighters out there in the Midwest, in which I feel like if y'all ever watch Henry Hank, Midwest fighter out there from Detroit, he was the one. If you look at the way he fight, you could see where the origin of the Sugar Ray Leonard and the Roy Jones Jr. It was Henry Hank. He didn't have a lot of wins. I think he had like 20, 30 losses, but in those days, that's like normal. You feel me? But anyway, you had Jack Johnson was exciting, was knocking everybody out. Willie Pep was dancing around, pepping your ass and stuff like that, dancing around, using the four corners of the ring. But it was exciting. Everybody loved Willie Pep around that time. Rocky Marciano, everybody loved Rocky Marciano. Muhammad Ali was flowing like a butterfly, stinging like a bee. Nobody seen a heavyweight move the way that Muhammad Ali moved. The evolution of the heavyweights. Still to this day, we still have not seen nobody move like Muhammad Ali in the heavyweight division, except the athleticism of Mike Tyson. And then we're going to be talking about Mike Tyson just a little bit, as we build up to what the sweet size is. Sugar Ray Robinson, the sweet signs, exciting fighter, knocking people out. After this first loss going on, how many fights he fought without losing? 80, 81 fights without losing after the first defeat. The sweet signs was exciting. Sugar Ray Leonard, one of the more dazzling fighters, entertaining fighter of his time. Roberto Duran, La Mano de Piedra, was entertaining. Still embodied the sweet signs. Know how to slip punches, know how to connect, counter punching and stuff like that. Knockout artists. The same thing with Sugar Ray Leonard out there, Olympian. Thomas Hitman Hearns, 7th Division World Champion. Exciting. Shout out to the 1981 class, one of the best class out there in boxing. The 1984 class with Breland and Sweet Pea Whitaker. Hearns, Salvador Sanchez, Arguello, Benitez winning a title 17 years old. And he was known around that time as a great defensive fighter as well. Boricua Gomez. You know what I'm saying? Julio Cesar Chavez, Sweet Pea Whitaker. Go back at Sweet Pea Whitaker. Go back at Sweet Pea Whitaker versus Roger Mayweather. That was entertaining. Roger Mayweather versus Sweet Pea Whitaker. That was entertaining. Even the surgeon, Frankie Randall, one of my favorite fighters around that time, was going to battle right there with Julio Cesar Chavez. Aaron Pryor. Mike Tyson embodied the sweet signs. Mike Tyson embodied the hit and not get hit. Did everybody forget what's the peekaboo style? Peekaboo, slip, peekaboo, hit and not get hit. Mike Tyson embodied the sweet signs. Everybody has a sweet signs. I always say this. Look, that's the beauty about boxing. The beauty about boxing that if you match all the greats, you actually can't compare them. There is no other Floyd Mayweather. Yeah, there's little trinkles of Sweet Pea, but Sweet Pea was even southpaw, different type of fighters. Nobody could mimic Mike Tyson. Nobody could mimic Muhammad Ali. Nobody could mimic Hearns and Hagler and Roberto Duran and Sugar Ray Leonard and Sugar Ray Robinson. You know what I'm saying? Everything was a sweet science. You think that these fighters wasn't smart? You think these fighters just was going out there just winging punches and stuff like that? Go look at even Mike Tyson, the way he beat. Yo, Mike Tyson know how to slip, duck, dip a lot of shots. Mike Tyson had that sign, had it packed down like a science. Patterson, Tito Trinidad, Joe Kawasaki, Charles Edward Cheese Queso in the building. La música de queso, la música de queso, la música de queso.
He got his own money. Say he's got his own money. I mean, the boy has got his own money.
Págame la música, Alex Sensation. CCI in the building, con los 2 pesos de plátano maduro. Vamos a esto, Tone. Larry Holmes, one of the best jabs. Still haven't seen a jab like that, like Larry Holmes in the heavyweight division. Probably Lennox Lewis. But that Larry Holmes jab was a beauty. I think that's probably the last best jab is, you know what I'm saying? I got to give credit to Lennox Lewis. You know what I'm saying? He did have a better, but I don't think he got a better jab than Larry Holmes. CCI in the building, con los 2 pesos. And respect to Edwin for messing up future plans. Boricua, la bandera de República Dominicana y de Puerto Rico. I don't think that he messed up future plans, because if you really look at it, come on, let's be honest. Edward De Lo Santos didn't make no adjustments. Edward De Lo Santos landed the least punches in the last 38 years in boxing. That's bad. That's not good. It's just that we expected so much from Shakur Stevenson that nobody's actually critiquing Edward De Lo Santos. Edward De Lo Santos didn't do good. As much as Shakur Stevenson was boring, Edward De Lo Santos did. I got to be honest, bro. And I was doing in the live. I was like this. Y'all know how I be doing. I be like, hey, yo, Shakur Stevenson landed a punch. Boom. There was one time I'm like, I didn't even need a count. Pero ¿qué está haciendo esto hombre? What are you doing, my friend? Huh? Are you going to hit us? Or what are you going to do? Huh? Esto que tú vas a hacer, maldito loco, eh? It's crazy. Yo, Edwin De Lo Santos, they said that he landed. Yo, look at the stats. Let me see if I can find the stats. This is embarrassing. Hold on. This was embarrassing. Hold on. Let's see if they got the... Yeah, they have it right here. Look at this. Ay, Dios mío. Mira esta vaina. Mira esto. Mira esto. Yo. Total final punch. Edwin De Lo Santos landed 40. Hold on. Ay. He landed 40 punches the whole fight. 40 punches the whole fight, y'all. Look at this. 19%, 10%, 5%, 12%, 17%, 13%, 6%, 8%, 11%, 19%, 17%, 11%. Bro, this guy barely even landed 20% of his punches. He said Edward landed body shots like crazy. No. I was counting. He did not land no body shots like crazy. He didn't land nothing. He didn't land anything. Hey, I'm being honest, bro. I did not like the way that Shakur Stevenson performed, but Edward De Lo Santos did not even adjust to the same. Like Shakur Stevenson wasn't doing nothing special. Nothing. He was doing nothing. It is no way that a guy in 12 rounds could not adjust. And Edward De Lo Santos did not adjust. As a matter of fact, he stopped throwing. Look at this. And then look at the jabs. 4, 2, 0, 2, 2, 2, 2. My man threw 21 jabs and landed 2 punches. And I kept on saying this, he was missing a lot of shit. He was shadow boxing. He was shadow boxing. He literally was shadow boxing. Edwin De Los Santos was literally shadow boxing. Thunder Production con los 10 pesos de Super Chari Pari que dijo, yo, punch, Haney versus Shakur would have like 100 clinches and 25 jabs and 1,000 feints. Come on. For 3 minutes. Hey, go. Break it, all right. Hey. Break it up. Hey. Ding, ding, ding. Okay. Woo! Hey, yo, if I was in that corner by the 8th round, I dare that trainer. If I was the second-hand trainer, right? If I was the second trainer, you get the cut man, you got the head trainer, you got the second trainer, and the head trainer is putting Vaseline. the trainer's putting Vaseline on Shakur Stevenson or Edward De Lo Santos. I'll be like this. Dame la vaselina, coño, que yo no estoy peleando. ¿Por qué tú le estás poniendo vaselina a la cara de ese tigre? ¿Ah? He not doing nothing, my friend. Dame la... Coño, dame la vaselina, que they're not even fighting. ¿Ah? Dique. Coño, no le dé nada a ese tigre. They're not fighting, ¿ah? ¿Qué tú le estás poniendo a la cara de él? I'll be tight. The fuck you putting gas Vaseline and shit like that? Like they punching each other and stuff like that, huh? Shit, coño. The cut man went to the bathroom and came back. Yeah, just hit. Yeah, I'll be in the bathroom. Just hit me up if there's a cut or something like that. Yo, these guys was not fighting at all. Look at P4P. Yo, I never seen nothing like this. I never seen nothing like this. Yo, you know what? I don't know. I think fighters don't want to get embarrassed, man. I think they're so much into the social media, and it's playing. It is affecting them. It is affecting them. These fighters worry so much of how people think, and you know, these athletes, they act like they don't care what the outside people think. They act like, I don't care. I don't listen to the media. I don't read comments. I don't read tweets. I'm not in TikTok. I'm not in nothing. Yes, you are. All you fighters on YouTube, okay? I know it. I seen you on the gym. I see you on the gym. I see y'all. Y'all always on your phone. Y'all always on YouTube. Y'all always on this. Stop playing this ego type of human being that I don't be looking at social media and what they say. That's the problem. It's all you mother effers be looking at social media and it affects y'all. Go ahead. Cool. Look at social media. Y'all, everybody's on social media. Shit, my grandmother's on social media and stuff like that. Huh? But y'all let it affect y'all to the point that the thing is, these guys don't want to fight because these guys don't want to be embarrassed. They don't want to be embarrassed. That's what it is. Forget about winning. They don't want to be embarrassed. That's why they don't want to take a risk in the ring. They don't. Even look. Y'all know I support Jamel Charlo. But even remember what Jamel Charlo said in the post-fight interview. Jamel Charlo was like he felt the punch. He's not dumb. He's not gonna take that risk to get knocked out. Or you're gonna take the risk to win the fight. See, he was thinking about not getting knocked out. He was thinking about not looking stupid in front of probably his fans, family, the viewers and stuff like that. Same thing with Devin Haney. Devin Haney is fast enough and quick enough. I'm saying in the past, because I think he's doing a lot better. But these guys are quick enough, fast enough to shoot your shot, and quick enough and smart enough and defensive skillful enough to get out the way. But they don't want to sit down in their punches, because sitting down in your punches take a little bit on those many seconds, right? They don't want to commit. That's what it is. They rather commit on the jab, because the jab is quick. That's it, quick. But they don't want to shoot no uppercuts, because when you shoot in an uppercut, you're subjected to get countered, because the uppercut is coming right here. There's no way you got to shoot that quick. There's no way you're going to block an uppercut. You ain't going to throw an uppercut like this, right? Mike Tyson threw them uppercuts. He'll throw an uppercut. He'll throw a shot to the liver and then follow with an uppercut. Look at, you're subjected to be countered. Whomp. So that second, you can't hit him with a chopping right hand or something. I don't give a damn. Look, I don't care. That's why I say that Teofimo Lopez, the captain of the generation, the commander in chief. This is why I'm a fan of Teofimo Lopez. I don't care what y'all say. If y'all want to be like, hey, yo, Punch Drunk is a Teofimo Lopez fan, but I don't care. Llámame lo que ustedes quieran. That's why I support fighter, because this guy, he don't care, man. He fights, man. He commits. He commit versus Lomachenko. He commit versus Josh Taylor. He commits even when in his defeat versus Jose Cambosa, that mother effer was still fighting hard, bro. Even when people be like, hey, yo, versus Sando Martin, yo. Even versus Sando Martin, he was chasing Sando Martin all over the place. He's a retro fighter. That's why I'm a fan of Teo. Because he a retro fighter. He don't care. And I told y'all before, I know that guy. I know Teo. Teo would literally die in that ring and be a happy man. I'm telling you, and this is that serious. Teofimo Lopez will die in the ring and be a happy man if he goes out like that in that ring. That's his home. That's his love. That's why he feels so frustrated, because he's so frustrated about the sport of boxing. You know why he's so frustrated? Some people gonna be like, yo, but man, he be crying, he be complaining so much. It's because he cares so much, and nobody cares like him. And then everybody look at him like he's crazy because he cares about the morals of boxing. That Tyson makes me sick every time I see it. Which Tyson? Tyson Fury? Which Tyson Fury? This Tyson Fury? Which Tyson queso gets you mad? This one?
Mira esta ballena. Hey, Free Willy. Hey, Tyson Fury. Coño, mira, Tyson Fury. Mira, Free Willy. Mira, check it out. Mira. Wow, baby. Wow, baby. Wow, baby. Mira. Free Willy. Ballena. Tyson Fury. Coño.
Ese tigre no tiene papá. Ese tigre no tiene papá. You see, yo, guys like that, they don't got no daddy in the house. Porque si tú tienes un papá y ese... Mira, coño. Vete para el cuarto, señor. ¿Ah? Ladies and gentlemen, some come... Ay, Dios. Ay, no. Pero ¿cómo la gente salen así? How they come out like that? How big to go? Yo, look at the world. Look at the world. Look at this world. I go to Google. Mira esto, mi gente. Mira, I go to Google. And mira lo que sale ahora. Mira, mi gente. Mira esto. Mira. ¿Qué dice ahí? I go to Google. Mira. Honoring Transgender Awareness Week. Mira eso, señor. Mira. En la cara que they want to smack you with all that. They want to. Why I don't hear honoring children awareness week? How about that? How about honoring father and son week, mother and son, mother and daughter week? How about that? Huh? How about honoring God week? Huh? How about that? Mira Google, mira en la cara de nosotros. They know that everybody go to Google. Y mira lo que me tira a ellos. Honoring Transgender Week. Mira lo que me tira a esa gente. ¿Ah? Ni puedo ir para Google. Jesús está pasando por aquí. Jesús está pasando por aquí. No, Jesús viene ya. Ven, Jesús, ven ahora, mimito. Que I've been listening. Hey, Jesús. Ever since I was a little kid, they've been telling me that you coming soon. They saw the same thing to my parents. They told the same thing to my grandparents. ¿Y cuándo tú vienes, Jesús? Que tú no estás viendo lo que está pasando aquí, Jesús, con la chancleta. Ven, ya baja aquí. Let's get the fuck out of here, my friend. Ya, vamos de aquí, Jesús. ¿Ah? No, yeah. Wait. Come on, it's getting bad, bro. It's getting bad. I want Putin to be the president of the United States. Fuck that shit. I want Donald Trump and Putin to be the vice president of the United States. Okay, no, we need a little bit of a little bit of dictatorship. Go to the crane. Just a little bit of dictatorship. Who's anybody in the chat? Who's gonna vote for Captain Orange 2024? Who's gonna vote for Captain Orange? Dime a mí. Who's gonna vote for Captain Orange? Porque mira lo que está pasando aquí. Si el presidente of the United States, no, we don't have this stuff. Who's gonna vote for Captain Orange this 2024? Anybody who is voting for Captain Orange 2024? Raise your hand. Y'all gonna vote for Sleepy Joe again? Shakur makes Haney look like the most exciting. I'm voting for whoever gonna raise that NASDAQ dig. Hey, Mr. West. He says Shakur makes Haney look like the most exciting boxer ever. That's saying a lot because Pillow Fist Haney can't even hurt a fly. Damn, that's how bad Shakur Stevenson performed yesterday. Philip said, I vote. Did Shakur Stevenson make Devin Haney look like the most exciting fighter? I told y'all. I did a video once before. I said that once you go after Devin Haney has like a voodoo that people fail. The more you go at Devin Haney, you fail. Devin Haney got some voodoo. Devin Haney got a voodoo for real. Don't go after Devin Haney. Devin Haney got a voodoo that every time somebody goes after Devin Haney, they have a downfall. Their stock drops, right? Lomachenko didn't fight Devin Haney. He fought Teofimo Lopez. He lost. They say that Teofimo Lopez didn't fight Devin Haney. He wouldn't fight George Kambosa. He lost. George Kambosos really didn't want to fight Devin Haney. He wanted to fight Lomachenko, but then he got Devin Haney and stuff like that because of the war. He lost. Ryan Garcia was supposed to be fighting Devin Haney when he beat Luke Campbell. He became the interim champion and stuff like that, but he was calling out for Gervonta Tank Davis, didn't fight, and later on, he missed the whole year because of mental illness. Remember? Eventually, he lost. Every time, and now Shakur Stevenson, they've been going back and forth for so long. Look what happened to Shakur Stevenson. He didn't lose, but let me tell you like this. That win was just as much as a loss in terms of stock. It was just as much as a loss because, like I said, everything's not about winning and losing. It's just not about winning and losing, but it's how you win and how you lose. Devin Haney got some voodoo. Matter of fact, I'm gonna start talking good about Devin Haney because I don't want no bad luck. he got the Bugatti doll. He got the voodoo doll. Every time you go after Devin Haney humbles the people. He humbles the fighters. Everybody has bad luck at Devin Haney. Devin Haney's gonna be Regis Progress, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna say it like this: Devin Haney, he got an angel with him because Devin Haney is at the right place at the right time. Devin Haney makes the most money, has the best deal. Shout out to Bill Haney. Devin Haney, from Showbox to Matchroom. Devin Haney got the franchise. I mean, got elevated as a champion. Was at the right place at the right time. He petitioned. He got it back. He got the fight with with Kambosos. He got the titles. Devin, yo, I'm gonna tell you like this, man. I'm starting to think. And look at this. Teofimo Lopez was supposed to fight December 9th. And he didn't want to fight December 9th. Look who took that date. Devin Haney and Regis Progress, December 9th. If Teofimo Lopez will fight on his date, Heisman night, because that day, top rank is for Teofimo Lopez. But Teofimo Lopez decided that he don't want to fight December 9th. Guess who opens the door? By Teofimo Lopez not fighting, it opens the door. The undivided attention for Devin Haney. You know what had Devin Haney been doing? He's been piggybacking off Teofimo Lopez. If he makes a move, Devin Haney, okay, boom, you lost to George Kambosos. I'm gonna get George Kambosos. You don't want to fight this date? I'm gonna fight this date. You want to fight Josh Taylor? I'm gonna fight Regis Progress. Devin Haney is like this. When Teofimo Lopez, he's playing. You know what Devin Haney is doing with Teofimo Lopez? Anything you can do, I can do better. Even though that's not, he didn't beat Lomachenko the way that Teofimo Lopez done, but I'm gonna say like this: Devin Haney, he's daring to be great. Let's be real. Let's be honest. The only criticism that I have for Devin Haney is that he was a boring fighter, and that is already changing, in my opinion. The last two fights that has changed, and even the fight with Jorge Linares, he was throwing down. And when I checked back the Jojo Diaz fight, he was fighting kind of good. He was not fighting boring. It's just that Devin Haney really don't got no power. But if you could sense that he is trying though. See, I acknowledge the effort. He tried to knock out George Kambosos in that 10th round. He tried. He just don't have that thump, but he tried. He wants to. That 6th round versus Jorge Linares, he's trying. He went to the body versus Lomachenko. He's sitting down on his punches. He just doesn't got that pop, but he's trying. I respect the effort of Devin Haney. Devin Haney is not trying to be a boring fighter. He's trying to change that perception of him. Shakur Stevenson, it was bad timing. People say, well, you know, certain fighters like Bud Crawford said last night? He said, you know, fighters have these type of fights. Yeah, but it's the timing of it. It's the timing of it. You can't have that type of fight at a time where he has a potential to fight the likes of Haney or Tank. When everybody's watching Shakur Stevenson but thinking about his next opponent in Tank. Maybe that's our fault. Maybe that's our fault. We always say that fighters shouldn't look past their opponent. We keep on looking past these opponents. That's why we think that certain fights is not good in the welterweight division. That's why certain fans think that, oh no, Spence and Thurman is not a good fight. No. It's because you are so desperate for that butter fight that you think that every fight with a Spence at that time is not a good fight. It is a good fight. We're looking past the opponents. The same thing we did with Francis Ngannou and Tyson Fury. The same thing we did with Andy Ruiz and AJ. We're looking past the opponents. I think the timing of, and I get it. These are athletes. I get it. You can't be 100%. Steph Curry got one of the best jump shots ever in basketball. He got one of the best 3-point shots. He probably the best 3-pointers, the best 3-pointer ever in the history of the sport of basketball, right? But we seen Steph Curry have an off game. The difference between boxing and basketball is that the next day you can have a back-to-back and he could go through 3 for 18 from 3, and then the next day he'll go 11 for 14 from 3. So it erases like that. In other sports, you could go 0 for 4, 0 for 5. The next day you got a game and you go 3 for 4. And whatever happened yesterday, you're the hero tomorrow. The difference in boxing is when you have a bad performance or when you have a loss, it's like you're a loser till 6 months, 8 months, or even a year later when you fight again. That's the unfortunate part about boxing, that your performance, that last performance, stick by you until you fight again. And it's unfortunate because now Shakur Stevenson may not fight till April, May. Let's say May. He might not fight till May, till April, maybe June. So in December, we're gonna think about that Edward De Lo Santos. You're boring December, you're boring January, you're boring February, you're boring. It's like, and you ain't even lose, but you got this. Now they're looking down on you until your next fight. What does Shakur Stevenson needs to do to change the perspective? He needs to have a good fight versus a quality opponent. And it has to be in the level of Edwin De Los Santos. It can't be that he's picking another opponent. It has to be, if you're gonna fight Frank Martin, it gotta be entertaining. If he fights Pitbull Cruz, it's gonna be entertaining. Cepeda, entertaining. Rematch, gotta do better than that. Facts, Ngannou effed up the 23rd card. Even Oscar De La Hoya. Look at Oscar De La Hoya trolling Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney. Check this out. Even Oscar De La Hoya. Oscar De La Hoya is funny on Twitter. He said, "It's Oscar De La Hoya." He said, "Shakur versus Haney. How many pay-per-views?" Ladies and gentlemen, how many pay-per-views does Shakur Stevenson versus the Haney? See, I don't even want to see that fight. It doesn't have good momentum. I don't want to see that fight. I think that these guys, I don't want to see that fight. I don't. Not right now. Devin Haney and Shakur, it just doesn't have, it's just not a good mix. It's not a good mix, y'all. Nah, man. Pun, what's your opinion on Diego Pacheco? His fight is tomorrow. I've been watching him for a while. He's up next. Hey, he's good. He's good. I haven't he's not one of the fighters that I'm like, yo, but he's good. He's good. I want to see more of him, though. I want to see more of him. You know, it's almost how I think about Emiliano Vargas. I like Emiliano Vargas. I really think that kid is really gonna be, and especially I think his skill set. He's knocking people out. He's looking good. He's saying the right things. He's very marketable. I think he's gonna be the next star. You know what? I thought it was gonna be Xander Zayas, Keyshawn Davis. But at top rank, the next big star at top rank is going to be Emiliano Vargas. I think he's going to be bigger than Richie Torres. I think he's going to be bigger. I don't know if Jared Anderson, because the heavyweight is kind of different, but Emiliano Vargas got all the ingredients to be a superstar. He got all the ingredients to be a superstar. He know how to speak Spanish, right? He know how to speak Spanish too, right? Emiliano Vargas. You know, that's a plus. To be honest, that's a plus. I think I like Xander Zayas, but he's not making statements. You know what I'm saying? And then think about it. Xander Zayas at 154. And I like Xander Zayas, but I just think that he's young. You know, ain't no rush, but he's not making that type of, these young fighters ain't making that type of statement. You know what I'm saying? I like Kid Austin, you know. Kid Austin be fighting, man. I like Kid Austin, even though that he's not getting the knockouts, but he's punishing his opponents. Every round he's punishing. Keyshawn Davis, I like Keyshawn Davis, but his last outing is not overwhelming. It's not overwhelming. And looking at what happened, you know, with the weed, he said, you know, I'm gonna still keep doing what you don't gotta be haunt, man. This is your career, man. I ain't gonna jeopardize my whole damn career and what I've lived for to me to get high. That's just I don't know. That weed ain't that important to me. I like Torbe. He's not trying to be somebody he's not. Facts. He's not trying to be somebody it's true. He's not trying to be somebody. He's trying to be himself, but I don't know. I like his style. I think he's dangerous. But I don't know. And I dig that he's not trying to be anybody else. You know, he's trying to be like, you know, he's like a old school Rocky Marciano type of, you know what I'm saying? Like, he don't got no style. Got the little mustache. I don't know if he could relate though. He's not relatable. I don't know. But who's the young fighter that's really making statements that I think I think Emiliano Vargas. I like Mason, Abdullah Mason, 19 years old, making statements. Good looking out, Snall Burt. Good looking out. Appreciate you. Good show, Punch. Appreciate your hard work. Blessing, brother. Good looking out with his $20 super chat. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, man. Thank you for identifying, you know, the hard work, man. Thank you for appreciating the hard work, man. I appreciate y'all. Thank you, man. God bless, man. God bless. If Davison wouldn't have talked so much ish, I think people wouldn't be clowning him right now. But think about it. He wasn't really talking a lot of ish. He's talking ish about Devin Haney. And he's talking ish about that people are not, you know, following the narrative. He's really not talking crap like that. You know what I'm saying? At least the crap that he's talking about is Devin Haney and stuff like that. That's boxing crap. But of course, saying that the media don't know nothing, but that's what I mean, because his mind is on the hate. You know, when your mind is on the hate, you think that everybody's hating you. You know, some fighters are like that. Like sometimes, let's say Tio, I even said that not everybody hates you, bro. You know, I remember, I think I asked him a question years ago, and I said, what do you think is the percentage of your haters and your supporter? He's like 80-20. I'm like, come on, nah, man. 80 people don't hate you and 20 people support you. Nah, you got way more supporters. But if you're going to pay attention to the haters, you know what I'm saying? Then you're gonna think that almost everybody's hating. But nah, man, you got a lot of supporters. These fighters got a lot of supporters, man. But the hate, they pay attention too much to the hate. and it gets overwhelming. They think that everybody hates him. Morataya is the next guy at 135. We'll see. 135 is stacked. 135 is stacked. The bigger the people get, the harder the resistance is for the opposition when it comes to the prior prospect. Sometimes it's like that, sometimes it's not. I believe that a lot of great fighters in our time have struggled with the fighters that we feel like they shouldn't struggle with. Muhammad Ali said that his hardest opponent was George Chuvalo from Canada. That his hardest performance was not a Ken Norton or Foreman or Frazier or Sonny Liston or Archie Moore. His hardest opponent for him, said George Chuvalo. I see Keith Thurman get dropped in the second. I think it was the third fight. I seen Mikey Garcia get dropped. We seen David Benavidez get dropped by opponents that he didn't get dropped by Plant, right? We seen Jamel Charlo get dropped early in his career. We seen Tito Trinidad constantly get dropped. We seen Manny Pacquiao lost to guys that we don't know their names and stuff like that. But he didn't get dropped by no Cotto. He didn't get dropped by no Oscar De La Hoya. He didn't get dropped by Margarito. Feel me? So I think the fighters struggle with the fighters that we least expected as well. Let me see what the poll at right now. 65%, 159 people, 160 people voted. Who's more boring, Shakur or Haney? 64% people voted. Shakur, 26%. Haney, 9%. None. I think the 9%. Juan Manuel Marquez will get dropped regularly and get up and win. Yeah, man. So I think certain boxing fans, we've seen it in the past, man. We've seen the struggles of other fighters, and that was nothing. Now, if a fighter get buzzed, we like, oh shit, he got a weak chin. Back in the days, all these fighters was getting dropped. It was part of the game, but now all these boxing fans has become bougie. You can't get hurt. You can't get hit with a flush shot. You can't go take a knee. Nothing. You weak. You this. In the end of the day, as much as we didn't like the performance, Shakur Stevenson won. In the end of the day, the facts is that he's a 3 division world champion at the age of 25, 26 now. 3 division world champion already. Got to give him a lot of credit. And if a lot of people give a lot of credit to Edward De Lo Santos, then for a vacant title, that's highly respected as well. Hey, Steve, new member to the channel, new member to the familia. Good looking out. Good looking out. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining, my brother. Thank you for joining the fams. Welcome. Salute Punch, the son of New Jersey. Salute Punch. Imagine Shakur versus Idios, man. No Shakur versus Richardson. No Shakur versus Haney. We don't need that. Boxing doesn't need that. Boxing doesn't need that. Until both fighters show us that they're consistently trying to commit and their effort is at 100% and is at least entertainment within their skill set. They don't have to be Mike Tyson entertainment, and we're not asking for them to be Oscar De La Hoya entertainment. Be entertaining with the skill set. You're faster than most of your opponents. You're quicker than most of your opponents. Your IQ, your experience, probably more than your opponents. Then I would like to see all those facets of the game taking advantage of these young fighters. I don't want to see you do the same thing. Like let's say like Richardson Hitchens. You're gonna do the same thing you did in the first round and the 8th round. Come on, man. If that opponent is not even in your level, then I gotta see you take him out. I gotta see that he's not in your level. If he shouldn't be in the ring, then take him out. Get him out the ring. You know what I'm saying? That's my belief. Good looking out, Steve, man. Welcome, my brother. Good looking out for the support. Say in the building. What's good? Say in the building. What about Haney versus Richardson? No. None of them. It's not a good match. It's not a good match. No. That's like having a deaf and a mute. That's like having a relationship with a deaf and a mute. You can't have that. You feel me? That's like if a man is deaf and the woman is blind. It just doesn't go together. It don't go together. Haney and Shakur just don't go together. It don't. It's bad. I think it's bad for boxing because what would happen is the lead up may be good, right? Because of the trash talk. But then you gear up fans and then we get the fight and we're going to see one of the most boringest fight that we ever seen. No, I don't want to see it. It's just not. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it, to be honest. It's just not a good stylistic matchup. You know, it's not a good stylistic matchup. And I already see it. You know what I'm saying? I see how they look when they really don't want to, like when they really got something to lose and they want to be. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see Devin Haney versus Shakur Stevenson. I think that's one of the most horrible fights, matchups that you can make in boxing. You know what I'm saying? It's not even like Rigondeaux and Casimiro because Casimiro just didn't have the IQ, but he's more of a rugged fighter. You know what I'm saying? Rap Star Boxing Knowledge was good. What's good, my brother? Charles Edward Cheese said weight punch, but it might be high speed chest. Nah. Okay, so I don't believe it. I think it's gonna be high speed chest, just looking at each other. Jabber to jabber. You jab, I jab. Double the jab. Nah, I don't know. Nah. Nah. Haney versus T.O. Haney versus Tank. Haney versus Pitbull Cruz. See, I want to see Shakur Stevenson versus Pitbull Cruz. You know what I'm saying? I want to see Shakur Stevenson versus Pitbull Cruz. Things like that. But I don't want to. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that matchup. Since both don't have power like that, it's not even about power either. It's power, but it's just the skill set. It's just the skill set for me. It just doesn't do it. It don't do it. The skills is just both of these guys got similar skills. Both of these guys really don't commit. And then if they don't commit and they don't have the power. Question is punch. Who do you think got more power and who got real pillow fist between Shakur and Haney? I got Shakur. I think Shakur got more power than Haney. I think he displayed that in the last 4 fights. You know what I'm saying? Of course, a lot of people thinking about this fight. A lot of people thinking about this fight, the last fight, but he got more power. We've seen it with Hearing. We've seen it with Yoshino. We've seen it with Oscar Valdez. We've seen it with Can Social. We've seen that there is power. I think his power grown. Devin Haney, I think that his power hasn't been there, but Devin Haney has tried to commit to sit on his punches better. But he's just not blessed with it. He's just not blessed with power like that. Compare it as good. Nah. Guardian versus War. You crazy? You won't even get one round like that. They just don't commit. They don't commit. They're living in the they're living in the money made weather hit hit and I get hit and that's what I said the other day. That's like a curse. And I like Floyd Mayweather. I like Pretty Boy Floyd. But the curse is if Floyd Mayweather was so successful and was so lucrative and rich by fighting in that manner, Floyd Mayweather versus Berto, the Floyd Mayweather versus even the Manny Pacquiao fight was boring. The Floyd Mayweather versus Ghost Guerrero, these fights made him rich. So think about it. Floyd Mayweather, these guys are looking up to Floyd Mayweather. This is the next generation. So they're looking at Floyd Mayweather like, yo, he was successful. He never lost. He really got touched. And he was the richest. Why not fight like Floyd? You feel me? Why not fight like Floyd? That's the issue. The issue is that these guys feel that they're going to be highly successful. Look, Devin Haney is highly successful. He got the money. He got the hardware. Shakur Stevenson, the 3-division world champion. He's getting paid. So these guys are, why are they going to change? Why are they going to change? Now you see a guy like, let's say, a Tio, but these guys is getting paid more than Tio. But this guy's the one fighting. So now they look at it like, Tio may be looking at it like, yo, let me do what they doing. That's what's happening in boxing, that the fighters are not getting rewarded like that. The fighters are not getting rewarded. These guys are getting rewarded more. Their minimums are more. They're getting paid more. Shout out to how they negotiate their deals. Definitely don't want to see that. No, I don't want to see that either. Do you think some rules in boxing have to change to obligate boxers to fight whoever's up next for the title? I think they don't follow the rules. The Belt Federation, they don't even follow the rules. You know what I'm saying? If Pitbull Cruz got mandated to fight Shakur Stevenson and he doesn't want to fight, but then the WBC keeps him ranked. No, I think the WBC should drop him from the rankings. And once you say no, that's the whack thing about boxing. Because think about it. Pitbull Cruz could be like to the WBC, no, I don't want to fight. I'll go the WBO route. I'm ranking the WBO. You understand what I'm saying? And that's another issue of the sanctioning bodies. That's why I always say I recognize whatever I want to recognize. Because the Belt Federation truly don't recognize each other. Look at the ranking system. Look what Jaime Munguia did. Jaime Munguia was a WBO mandatory in 160, and what they did, I'm going to the WBC anyway. So there's always leeway. They could go somewhere else. Same thing with Boots, right? Boots was the WBO, was in WBO, right? He said, no, I'm going to stay in the IBF. I'm going to make my way in the IBF. There you go. I think it's bad for both of them. Let's not forget that Shakur came and looked great, but got booed bad on way out. Let's think about it. Devin Haney, in his last performance, got ran out his arena. Shakur Stevenson, in his last performance, got booed. That ain't good for boxing, but it is what it is, right? Shit, Devin Haney got booed in Las Vegas when he was raised since 13, 14 years old. They was throwing beer bottles, beer cups at his dad. One landed on his head. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to please the fans. And then these fighters get mad and they start getting mad at the fans. What did Shakur Stevenson say? Shakur Stevenson says, if y'all don't want to watch, don't watch. That's the attitude. We don't want to watch this, watch. Nah. Just put that effort. Just put that effort in. Win, lose, or draw. Win, lose, or draw. The fans, when they see effort, they're all right with it. Let me tell you something. Let's say, for example, let's say the George Cambosa and Teofimo Lopez. I was there. After the fight, the whole crowd was standing up for Teofimo Lopez. When the crowd started booing Teofimo Lopez is when he crashed the post-fight interview and started saying that he won 10-2. And the fans turned on Teofimo Lopez. But before that, whoever was in the arena, anybody could tell you, everybody was standing up because in the end of the day, everybody loved the fight. In the end of the day, everybody loved that fight. Everybody was clapping. Nobody left nobody left after the fight. When Teofimo Lopez grabbed the mic and then he said the excuses, that's when the fans was like, nah. That's when they turned on him. It wasn't that he lost to George Camboso, got defeated or whatever. It was the way that he took his loss that the fans got on him. It wasn't a loss because think about it. That was a fight of the year candidate. Yeah, and I think that fight is bad for boxing. Right now, I think it's bad for boxing because both of these guys hasn't convinced the fans. Like Shakur Stevenson convinced me in the last, when he apologized after the Nakatilia fight, he convinced me that, yo, he changed, he's growing in the power, he's sitting on his punches. He looked at like a near, and I said it, he looked like a near perfect fighter. You know, I knew there was something wrong because he barely threw his left hand. Almost like I knew when I was watching Keith Thurman and Manny Pacquiao, I knew something was wrong because I'm like, Keith Thurman didn't even throw no left hook. Something is wrong. He ain't throw no left hook. You know what I'm saying? There is no excuses, but also I'm a boxing fan. I understand. I can't be like looking like I don't understand that these guys, Shakur Stevenson don't fight like that. Like he's been boring in the past, but these guys ain't do nothing yesterday. Benavidez under Mizo Andre. Let's go. That's what we want. That's what we waiting for. That's what we waiting for. That's what we waiting for. Demetrius Boo Andre. Tell him, Philip. He said, we really need Benavidez Andre to put on a spectacular performance to end the show. To help to repair the damage Fury and Shakur caused the sport. Yeah, man. We had so much of a great year, but the fourth quarter is not looking good, man. These performances are, it's bad for boxing. Let's be honest. Let's be real. Whether you was hurt or whatever, in the end of the day, these type of performances by the leading men in the sport of boxing, the high invested fighters, the people that the sport count on. Tyson Fury losing to Francis Ngannou. He lost. I don't give a damn what anybody's saying. Whoever's saying that he won is trying to keep. It's just capping for boxing. And I'm no UFC fan. I don't know too much about the UFC. I don't know too much about MMA. It's not my sport. I'm not educated on it like that. I respect it. I'm just not educated on it like that. Francis Ngannou whoop Tyson Fury's ass, and it did not look good for the heavyweight division. It did not look good for the sport of boxing. It did not look, because it made that era look weaker. Like everybody was saying that this era of heavyweight was already weak, but that right there, it put a stamp on it. Tyson Fury put a stamp on it. And there's no even turning back. You got to rematch him. That's why I don't even think that nobody's talking about Usyk and Tyson Fury. Nobody's talking about that fight, really. Because you gotta, the big fight needs a momentum. The big fights gotta have, it's like the Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao. It led to a good momentum. Shakur Stevenson versus Devin Haney right now, because of that lackluster performance, it doesn't have a good momentum. Even let's say if Devin Haney was not going to fight Regis Prograis and we would have Shakur Stevenson, the performance with Devin Haney versus Lomachenko, in which there's a lot of people that felt like Devin Haney lost, and the Shakur Stevenson performance with Edward De Lo Santos, it doesn't have that momentum. It keeps, let me tell you, and unfortunately, it keeps Gervonta Tank Davis in his place. Because at least Gervonta Tank Davis delivers to the fans. Whether people like his opponents, how they pick him, his resume, Shakur Stevenson gives you an illusion. Shakur Stevenson captivate the imaginations, the emotions of the boxing fans. He just does. He's electrifying. And he's not even over. He don't even throw a lot of shots. But Gervonta Tank Davis is an electric puncher. These guys can't outperform Gervonta Tank Davis. And it's not only, oh, no, Gervonta Tank Davis who's a Floyd Mayweather. Because let me tell you like this. Floyd Mayweather been giving props and been talking about all these fighters. Floyd Mayweather been talking about Devin Haney longer than Gervonta Tank Davis. So that's not even an excuse. Oh, yo, now Gervonta Tank Davis is only big because of Floyd Mayweather. No, it's because Gervonta Tank Davis, he keeps the end of his the bargain. He does his thing. He does this thing, whether it's Mario Barrios, whether it's Leo Santa Cruz, whether it's Hector Luis Garcia, whether it's Pedraza, whether it's Gamboa, whatever. He delivers. He delivers to his fans. He delivers when they're watching. He's creating that illusion. Let me say it like this. Gervonta Tank Davis, the way that he performs, he looked bigger than his height. But if you look at Gervonta Tank, if you ever stand next to Gervonta Tank Davis is a midget, bro. Gervonta Tank Davis is like 5'4", 5'3", bro. I seen him in person. I said, damn, he's short, bro. He's shorter than my mom's. Or the same height. But he's electrifying. He delivers, man. He delivers. That's why I want to see Gervonta. That's why I want to see Gervonta Tank Davis versus Teofimo. Because at least both of them are coming with great wins. An electrifying knockout, an electrifying performance that humbled the whole boxing world. What Teofimo Lopez did to Josh Taylor, becoming the lineal champion, Shakur Stevenson knocking out Ryan Garcia. That's when you're supposed to make the fight. That's when you were supposed to make the fight right there. Not when the Teofimo Lopez is struggling with, or Tank Davis struggle with Pitbull Cruz. No. Now you make the fight. Bud Crawford knocked out David Avanesian. Earl Spence broke the orbital bone of Ugas. Now you make the fight. You make the fight when they're on their high, their best, one of their best performances. You know what I'm saying? In terms of the poll, I choose Haney as more boring because Shakur shows flashes of excitement. Haney is consistently jab, hug, move. I understand that. And I think the 64, to be honest, but it's a vote. I think the 65 is because, I think to do the poll is probably unfair because I'm doing this poll right after Shakur Stevenson fight. If I would have done this poll on Friday, I think more people would have picked Haney. But because the performance is so fresh, you know what I'm saying? Now it's Shakur Stevenson 65. Let's see what's going to happen December 9th. Let's see what's going to happen December 9th. It's going to be Devin Haney's first fight at 140. He should be stronger. He should be faster. Health won't be an issue. If everything goes right in camp, health won't be an issue. Regis Prograis has a style that he's going to give you the opportunity for some openings for Regis Prograis got a style that he's going to give you those opportunities. Let's see if Devin Haney going to take him. He did take him with Lomachenko, but I think that Lomachenko is getting the best of him a little bit. What say you, Punch? I asked Showbiz earlier, but what say you, Punch? Are we in for the same show? You mean like Haney versus Regis Prograis is gonna be just as boring as Shakur Stevenson versus Edward De Lo Santos? You mean that? Queso? If Devin Haney is gonna perform like Shakur Stevenson performed Edwin De Los Santos, that's what you told. That's what the question is. Haney versus Regis. I think so. I've seen the last fight with Regis Prograis, and it was with a mover and a boxer. Look, I'm not even gonna try to insinuate that Devin Haney is gonna switch his style. He's been so successful. Why is he gonna switch? I think he's going to fight like I think he's going to fight like he did versus George Camboso, the first fight. I think he's going to be very tentative. If Regis Prograis is not giving him, if Regis Prograis do not push him enough where he needs to pin him, pause, and really fight off of Regis Prograis, you know. And I think he can't win that battle. But yeah, it's gonna be like I'm not gonna say that Regis Pro is gonna be like George Cambosa either. I just feel like that's gonna be Devin Haney's approach. I think that's gonna be Devin Haney's approach. I mean, he couldn't even hurt Lomachenko, man. If he couldn't hurt Lomachenko, it's gonna be very surprised. I mean, Devin Haney don't hurt nobody, man. He barely gives anybody a nosebleed, you know. So, and all the opponent, I mean, but he wins. He got a winning. I don't know how he's gonna hurt Regis. Um, Regis does got an underrated feint. I like his feint game though. He does got good feints. But see, and that's another thing. See, it's just the way that Regis Progress performed with a boxer last. This is the reason why I think a lot of people feel, even myself, I do give Devin Haney the nod on this fight. You know, I think that Devin Haney is more committed to sitting down on his punches and taking more risks, to be honest. And Devin Haney just turned 25 today, right? So he's still growing as a fighter. Regis Prograis, I'm going to expect the same Regis Prograis. If Regis Prograis got to make it a dog fight, if he can't make it a dog fight, could he outbox Devin Haney? No. I think he's an underrated boxer, though. I think a lot of people don't give Regis Prograis a lot of credit for the way that he boxes, but I think that he's more like I think he get tired of boxing, and he's like and results to fighting. But if he can't get to Devin Haney, it's gonna be, I say, 115, 113 Devin Haney, 115, 113. I think it's gonna be a close fight. Devin Haney know how to win rounds though. Shakur, yeah, but I think it's gonna be a boring fight unless Regis Progress got to make it, and I do think that he's gonna get to him. And you know what? I do like that Regis is not really saying too much. You know what I'm saying? He's letting Devin Haney, pump the fights, even with talking about Tank. Think about it. They talking about Tank and Shakur more than Regis Progress. I think that people are looking past this fight. I'm not gonna say that Devin is looking past this fight, but I think a lot of people is looking past Regis Progress. I just feel like it, like for the last several weeks, ain't nobody really talking about Regis. They talking about Devin Haney and Shakur, Devin Haney and Tank, and it's been around that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody look like they got it on their mind that I said that Regis is gonna lose. I think, but the way that he performed in his last fight, I think that's what giving people Devin Haney the chance to beat Regis Prograis, because the way that he looked versus a boxer, he couldn't cut the ring off, he couldn't adjust to him, and it's bad because look, if Regis had a bad performance, Shakur had a bad performance, Devin Haney, people for that Lomachenko one. Not everybody's having a great performance with the lights on. You got Bud, you had Tio, Bam Rodriguez versus Sonny Edwards, going to be a good fight. Got Bam Rodriguez beating Sonny Edwards. Even Jerome Boots Ennis didn't have a good outing. Even Jerome Boots Ennis versus Karen didn't have a good outing. How many times did Boots Ennis fought this year? Once. The Boots Ennis, how many times Boots Ennis won? Let me see. Yeah, he only fought one time, right? That's bad, man. I don't even remember the last time Boots Ennis fought. I was in the state. I was in the arena, but he didn't look great this last versus Karen. Who he fought last? Who he fought last? Savage in the building. What's good, Savage? What's good, Savage? What's good, Savage? Let me see what the people are saying right now. Let me see anything new. Oh, yesterday. Did I do the poll yesterday? Did I do the poll here? Ladies and gentlemen, you already know that the WBC is going at the ring. Who y'all think is the most prestige, the most prestige title in the sport of boxing? Is it the WBC or is it the Ring magazine? The lineal. Which one is the most prestige belt? The WBC or the Ring? Which I think. Mauricio Sulaiman is disrespecting the Ring because he feel like the Ring is disrespecting the WBC. Dougie Fisher timed in. Oscar De La Hoya timed in. What do y'all feel? What do y'all feel? Which is the most prestige belt? WBC, if you had a chance to get a belt, would you rather have the lineal or you rather get the WBC title? The Ring belt is 100 plus years old. It's actually older than any belts right now. I think the Ring put everything into perspective, in my opinion. If we're thinking about ranking, we're thinking about who is who or whatever. I think the Ring puts everything into perspective. You win the Ring is because you fought the best. Best fighting the best. As much as I do respect the WBC, because yes, the WBC has done mistakes. You know, the franchise, the ratings, the bantamweight, the tranny boxing, whatever they're doing, not mandating fight. Devin Haney champion in recess, but Jamal Charlo still has his belt, not going to defend it, still going to keep his belts. It's crazy. But I think the Ring put things into perspective in terms of, you know, when you have that belt, you did something. You did something good. You did something special. You did something that not everybody can have the Ring. Anybody can have the WBC though, whether it's a silver. You know what I'm saying? I feel like anybody can have the WBC. I mean, they elevate people with the WBC. They have given the WBC without them fighting. Think about it. You think they would give the Ring? Would you get a lineal title without fighting? Will you be elevated to a lineal without fighting? Nah. Right of the Storm in the building says, salute Punch. I believe personally the Ring is the prestige belt. It's given to the man who beat the man in the division. I agree with you. I agree with you. As a matter of fact, on the poll, the Ring won. The Ring magazine, most people, it was 1.5K people voted, and more people voted for the Ring. You got to earn the Ring. You just can't get the Ring. Not everybody just walk around with the Ring, and that's why I think it's special. How many people got the Ring right now? You got Bud, you got Tyson Fury, you got T.O., you got Alexandro. No. You got Tyson Fury, Teofimo Lopez, Naoya Inoue, Bud Crawford. Who else got the lineal? Punch, you gonna bring T.O. in the convo, or you did already? I mean, T.O. If T.O. want to chop it up, you know what I'm saying? This is his home right here, Punch Run Boxing. Whenever he want to chop it up, you already know. The Ring is the only belt that fighters don't have to pay sanctioning fee. That's another thing. So it's not very political. It can be political, right? Gracias, Rider of the Storm. Rider con los 5 pesos de Cash App. Good looking out, Rider of the Storm. Good looking out with the Cash App, con los 5 pesos de Cash App. Appreciate you, my brother. Good looking out. I wish that they had like a symbol where I could put like also like when, you know how they put the super chats, and I could put it there. If YouTube could let the cash like a symbol and put the cash app, so give a shout out for the people as well. But good looking out, man. Appreciate you, brother. Good looking out, right of the storm. Boots has the weakest resume out of all the champs. Yeah, there's a lot of those. There's a lot of those. They giving belts away. It's not. They're not even winning them. A lot of people ain't taking. Even the legends ain't taking these guys serious, and that's unfortunate. You know what I'm saying? I would have liked the Boots to fight for the vacant. I'd rather Boots fight for the vacant because at least he won it. You know what I'm saying? I think that you shouldn't be elevated unless the fighter retires. As an interim champion, if the fighter retires, but if he's still wandering around, even in the next division, no, you're not the champion. No, you have to fight for the vacant title. You got to fight for the vacant title. Boots, nah, Boots ain't no bum. Nah, don't say that. If you nah, you can't say Boots is a bum. Maybe you don't like their fans, and it gets like don't be the don't remember don't you don't want to be those type of fans that discredit fighters and then be no. If the fans are bums, call the fan base a bum or whatever you want to call it, right? Call the people that you debate with bums about this particular fighter, but don't take the anger. Don't call the fighters a bum because of the fan base or whoever's pushing them. We don't need to do that. You know what I'm saying? He said we need to see South Crack Duke it out, showbiz backyard. For charity. I think Devin Haney got the ring belt. Devin Haney got the ring belt as well. Let's see who Devin Haney got the ring belt. The fact that the sanctioning bodies allow promotional companies and managers to dictate who gets the belts for paying them under the table makes those belts meaningless. Facts, Ryder. It's true. It's too political. And you know what, Ryder? It doesn't even start in the elite level. That shit happens all the way in when these fighters you it's so easy. You call up the sanctioning body, you'll be like, all right, I think that my fighter is ready for a regional title, one of those Caribbean titles or the international titles and stuff like that. Good, boom, and that's it. You got the money, here you go, and boom. That's how it is. You know, it's whack like that, and that's why I give respect to Ring, and also think about it. Think about it. Oscar De La Hoya owns Ring Magazine, but you don't see Oscar De La Hoya you don't even see Oscar De La Hoya. You know, he stays on the cut. Whoever wins the belt wins the belt. He has no feeling attached. You don't even see Oscar De La Hoya giving the belt to Devin Haney when he won, or to Teofimo Lopez, or to Tyson Fury, or to whatever. Like he's not trying to be above the belt like Mauricio Solomon is trying to be above the WBC. He is a promoter. Put it that way. He's not. That's not a sanctioning body anymore. That's a promotional company. The WBC is a promotional company. To be honest, if the referee would have been like, a matter of fact, none of y'all fighting, get the fuck out the ring, I would have been happy. But Edwin De Lo Santos didn't win that fight either. Edwin De Lo Santos didn't win that fight either. What did Edwin De Lo Santos do? Pressing the fight is not enough. You got. He said they should make it. I agree with that, though. They should make that shit as a no contest. They should make Shakur Stevenson and De Lo Santos a no contest. I agree with that. Forget about that Keyshawn Davis no contest. This should have been a no contest. Dímelo, coda, coda, coda. ¿Qué lo que, mi hermano? ¿Está perdido usted? Diablo, mira, hey, yo te mandé un email, pues yo no sé qué te pasó con usted. I was worried about you, my brother. Drop the link. Let's talk. I dropped the link. That shit with a chalk. You want to chop it up for a minute. Let's chop it up. Chop it up. Let's chop it up. He said it should have been a draw like Luster. Here you go again, making a see. Look, even if now people saying, look, they got making excuses for Shakur. I ain't making no excuses for Shakur. Somebody tweeted they got make excuses for Shakur. I said I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt that the next time.
We here.
Dímelo, Coda, ¿qué lo que?
What's up, man? How you doing, Punch?
What's good, brother? What's good, brother? How you like the performance? I heard that you felt that Shakur Stevenson gave a great performance. That you're mad at the people out there in the YTBC saying that they being too hard on Shakur Stevenson. You are here to come and support Shakur Stevenson, your Puerto Rican brother. That it was that you said that is the hit and not get hit. Is the sweet signs of boxing. That's what you're gonna tell us right now.
How you know that? You creeping on, how you know? How you know that? Well, you saw me talking. Yo, listen, man. Listen, I mean, listen,
I heard that you denounced him. I heard that you denounced him that he's not Puerto Rican no more. No, he's not Puerto Rican. He's black. He's black. Ese tipo es negro. He's no black. Forget.
Ese moreno.
Forget about it. Ese moreno.
Ese no boricua.
I heard that the Puerto Rican people threw it back. I heard the Puerto Rican people threw it back.
Hey, yo, man. Listen, to be honest, I kind of do feel like that. I understand people's frustration. Like, I do think Shakur should have done more because it's like when Mayweather fought Chico Corrales. You know what I'm saying? Like, he still had to box. He had to be defensively like responsible, but he had also like offense on him. You know what I'm saying? And educated, offense. You know what I'm saying? So, but when people trying to compare it to like Devin Haney with Lomachenko's performance, yeah, it was more fun to watch. But Lomachenko ain't cracking like that, bro. Like, Lomachenko not cracking to the point where it's something you got to worry about, like, that he's going to knock you out with one punch. You know what I'm saying? He's not explosive like that, He's like the more angle guy, he's going to output a lot of punches, He gonna get on your weak side, you know what I'm saying? He gonna get in your head. He gonna mentally drain you, you know what I'm saying? And throughout the fight, like, he'll beat you. But it's not like, to where one punch can change the last 30 seconds in the 12th round. It could change the whole fight. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole different like situation. In my opinion, I think, I think Shakur will stop Loma. You know what I'm saying? And I think Edwin De Lo Santos might give Devin a run for his money. You know what I'm saying? So people saying that, Shakur's more boring to fight or more boring to watch than Devin is just, I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I'm not.
You know what it was, Coda? You know that the last, let's say, last 4 fights, Shakur Stevenson had the Puerto Rican flag on his trunks, right?
Yeah.
Why he put the Puerto Rican flag on his trunk this time?
Because he knew he wasn't coming to fight like a Puerto Rican. So
that's what happened. Ve lo que pasa, huh? When he abandoned Lo Boricua.
Yeah, exactly. He would have had that Puerto Rican flag there. It would have gave him that spirit, you know what I'm saying? And he would have had some.
Happened.
Yeah.
Nah, look. I'm giving Shakur Stevenson the benefit of the doubt that the next outing he's going to look special. You know what I'm saying? He apologized after the Nakatilia once before. He apologized and said that he's not gonna perform like that. And Jamel Hearing was good out there in Atlanta versus Oscar Valdez was great. Versus Consunciao was good. Versus Yoshino knocked him out. So I think that Shakur Stevenson did up his entertainment value after the Nakatilia fight. This is a bummer. I know it's fresh. I know the boxing community, how we are. You know what I'm saying? We heavily critique. I know it's boring. It was boring to me. It was sad to watch because I wanted the momentum to carry into a potential fight with a Devin Haney. Also, we could, Devin Haney is fighting December 9th, so we could gauge that and build that type of next fight. But now he lost momentum. I think his stock dropped a little bit. He became a 3-division world champion. Nobody even talking about a 3-division world champion. He won a 3-division world champion. Sure. Is it that bad?
Sure. It kind of was, and only to people like, bro, I loved it because I love the science. I love to watch boxing. I love I love the distance control. You know what I'm saying? I love the getting used to somebody's timing and somebody's speed. You know what I'm saying? And then he tried to counter a little bit sometimes. He tried to go back a little bit, just, that's his problem, though. He goes straight back, when somebody's pressuring him. But he tried to, take a half step back and dip and then counter. He tried that a couple times. But De Lo Santos was cracking him to the body a couple times, bro. And I know he felt them things. You know what I'm saying? I know he felt that whip.
He felt el plátano, eso es lo que es. El plátano maduro. ¿Por qué tú no dices eso? Que el dominicano right there. We're hitting him good right there.
Yeah, he was.
He couldn't hit the Dominican guy.
But I also think Edwin De Lo Santos should have done more. He's here to make a statement. Shakur is the star. You know what I'm saying? Edwin De Lo Santos isn't. It's an obvious situation as to where the fight is close. They gonna give it to Shakur. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like he definitely should have bit down more and cut the ring off. Stop saying he's running, because all you're basically saying is that he was moving around and boxing you and you couldn't touch him. That's basically what you're saying. You're not, because he's not running. There's ropes there. You know what I'm saying? There's 4 corners. What running was me and Mills was talking about it yesterday is Charlo versus Canelo. That's running. That's not.
I think that Charlo did. I think Jamel Charlo did more than Shakur Stevenson and Edward De Lo Santos put together.
I don't know.
I think he threw some combination.
No, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like it was almost the same thing, but Shakur actually just tried to win. I think he felt Canelo's power, and after that, he just wanted to survive. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
Shakur felt Edwin's power, but he still boxed, and he just decided, you know what, I'm gonna just box. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how boring it is. I'm gonna just box this one out, and I'm gonna win this fight. I don't even think it was as close as the judges had it, to be honest. If you ask me, I don't really think.
Yo, they barely landed and threw punches.
Yeah, they barely did.
In copy box, they have a copy box in the last 38 years in a 12-round bout. Edwin De Lo Santos has the record of landing the least amount of punches in 12-round bout.
In a championship bout. Yeah, I seen that.
So what did Edwin De Lo Santos did? He really didn't do anything. Now people gonna be like, "Yo, but he was pressing the fight." But once again, like I tell the people, it's effective aggression. Aggression
exactly.
You could be aggressive all you want. You could be what you call that? The cartoon, the Tasmanian devil.
Tasmanian the devil. Yeah, I was
You
about to
could
say.
be all of that, but if it's not effective, it
Yeah,
don't
it gotta
matter.
be effective, and it's like if at that level that matters too. Like you know, he started to get like frustrated. And you could see it. You know that comes with experience and the skill of the fighter. You know, he wasn't cutting the ring off. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't getting to him. Like, and if if Shakur's such a pillow fisted fighter, like you know he was saying, that why didn't you just, you know, take a couple to like get in, you know what I'm saying, and have an inside fight game? Well, like, nah, bro, like Shakur
Shakira
cracked harder.
Tuerson.
He cracks his punches are sharper and more stiff than people are giving him respect for. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, Edwin would have been, you know, would have been on him. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not gonna tell me that you can't cut off a ring, my nigga. You're a professional fighter. You know what I'm saying? You're at this level now. You know how to cut off a ring. You just decided to like follow him instead, so that you could give an excuse that he's running. Like, nah, I ain't trying to hear that, bro. Like, this was your opportunity and you didn't take advantage of it.
Good looking at Warriors only with a $5. He says, so you critiquing De Los Santos for not running after Shakur enough. Okay, then stop glazing Shakur, bro. No. We're not. The thing is, I done enough. I done enough yesterday. I done enough today, and everybody else has done enough. We already know what Shakur Stevenson didn't do. We already know that he performed.
Exactly.
He was underwhelming. But let's look at his opponent as well. If let's say this, if people want to say Warriors only, if we want to say that Shakur Stevenson was running for 12 rounds, so what did Edward De Lo Santos doing? Chasing for 12 rounds? When because we giving him credit as well that he was a good opponent, that he's a good fighter. You know what I'm saying? The prediction of this fight was that Edward De Lo Santos might be the hardest opponent for Shakur Stevenson. So what are we're gonna hold him accountable for not cutting the ring off? Yeah, it's all good. Let's get on Shakur Stevenson, but we're gonna give Edward De Los Santos for not doing anything as well. No, he was pressing the fight. That he cut the ring off. That he put some good punches combination. He was feinting more. How many jabs that he threw? How did he try to get into the inside? When did he make adjustments? All right, if Shakur Stevenson is doing the same thing after the 6 or 7 rounds, when did Edward De Los Santos make an adjustment? You gotta hold these guys accountable.
When did you adapt? You didn't adapt, bro. Like, you're saying all these things. That's why I said don't say that he's running off fight, because you're basically downing yourself, saying that he was too elusive and I couldn't catch him. Like, you didn't adapt to anything at all. Like, you didn't. And if you're fighting a boxer, you know, with that much power, and you wasn't tired or nothing, so why you not cutting off the ring and throwing a couple punches, or catch it or getting tagged with a couple just to get inside, bro? Like, throw more punches. Like, that's why you can't sit there and try to outthink Shakur and outbox him. Like, especially being the smaller guy, bro. You could crack, my nigga. Get in there,
he
bro.
Was missing, and Warrior, he was missing a lot, bro. He was shadow boxing at one point, bro.
Yeah. He was swinging.
There's one round, and I don't do the, but I was doing it like that, and I said, I'm losing count because he's just swinging and missing, bro. He had 21 throws and 2 connected.
Yeah.
Nah, that's because he wasn't effective. He didn't close the range.
Yeah. Exactly.
So you got to hold him accountable. We holding Shakur Stevenson way accountable, but there's 2 men in the ring. There's 2 guys in the ring.
For sure. It was on both their parts.
Yeah. Now, if this was the amateurs where you got fucking 3 rounds and stuff like that to get to somebody and time is running out, you know, if it's a 6 rounder, if it's an 8 rounder, but this is 12 rounds, bro. At what point does his corner give him some type of
instruction
strategy to get to him?
It didn't even seem like he had a game plan. At first, I thought he did. At first, I thought he was like, you know, trying to go to the body, trying to attack his body. If he can't touch the head, I think he was just, you know, he was touching the solar plex a couple of times, hitting his arms, you know. I thought that was the game plan. And I think, honestly, that was his game plan. But like I said before the fight, like after round 4, 5, 6, like De Los Santos is gonna start getting like anxious, and he's gonna start like getting frustrated. You know what I'm saying? And that game plan went out the window. I didn't see him keep going down to the body. You know what I'm saying, to set nothing up top later on. I just didn't see it. I feel like he felt them jabs. He felt them stiff jabs, and he ain't really he ain't really want no parts of it, in my opinion. That's just how I felt. You know what I'm saying? And likewise with Shakur.
I say if Shakur, if people saying every time that Edward De Lo Santos, when he got close, he clinched. Hey, make him clinch 500 times. Make the referee take a point off. Make the referee give a warning. That means he hasn't clinched enough.
Exactly.
Look, when you in the inside and there's a clinch, and there's a clinch, and the referee said break it up. Stay there. Not that don't reset to go to the stay right there. Bang. Do what Sean Porter does. Stay
dirty. Punch him on the break.
Do what Pitbull
Punch him on the break. Get him mad. You know what I'm saying? Through a low blow, if anything, bro. Like, do anything, bro. Like, you get him mad. Like, get his head. Frustrate. Talk to him. Like, I'm saying, get on him. Like, grab his arm.
Shakira Stevenson. Vamos, ve, mamá huevo, estúpido. Vamos así a pelear. Dile algo que tú hieres, maldito sucio.
Yup. Real boxers know that shit get in niggas' heads, bro. And then niggas want to sit down more. They want to show that they could fight more. Now you got him, you know what I'm saying, sitting down more. Now maybe he's chasing you. Maybe you could counter now. You know what I'm saying? It just I didn't see no adapting. I just didn't see it. I didn't see no fixes throughout the fight. I didn't see it.
And remember, this was not Edward De Lo Santos fighting a champion. This was for a vacant title. Now let's all be on the same page. Let's make it clear. Did Edward De Lo Santos wanted that title that bad? Yes or no? Did he wanted that bad? Nope. Remember, this is people forget. Shakur was not the champion. They fighting for the WBC title. Did Edward De Lo Santos go all out to win that belt? Let's be real.
Nope.
Warriors only said, gracias, mi hermano, con los 50. Stijo, okay, easy question. Who would you rather be in that fight? Edwin or Shakur? Question to you, Punch. And that guy who's Shakur's defense attorney. Code up to the defense attorney. To the Johnny Cochran. Who would I rather be in that fight? Yo, to be honest, man.
Shakur, man, he won.
Neither, but I'll be Shakur.
He won is the problem. He won. We coming at him more because he's the more elite fighter. So we wanted to see more from him. You know what I'm saying? So we're downing the fact that he won, but he won a boring fight. Man, listen, like he won. You know what I'm saying? And whether it was definitely lackluster. He definitely should have threw more offense, but he won the fight. You know what I'm saying? There's nobody could say that they robbed him. Can't nobody say that.
And he said, "Yo, don't give me credit. I didn't like my performance." I mean, look, as much as as we critique Shakur Stevenson and everybody in the community and boxing, all media, everybody is on Shakur Stevenson. He was his harshest critic. He already critiqued himself before everybody was about to critique him. So it's not like he's happy. He's not going around saying, "Hey, yo, I won the fight and I schooled him and I'll box him and stuff like that." He's not saying none of that. He's just as frustrated as we are.
Even when they brought up the whole left hand thing, he was like, "Listen, I don't got no excuses. I ain't saying none of that. I came here, I accepted the fight, you know what I'm saying, and I fought and I didn't have a great performance, you know what I'm saying, and that's it. He ain't make that excuse to left hand people talking shit, but he didn't say that. It wasn't him that said it, you know what I'm saying? He denied it, if anything. Like, he's like, nah, bro, that's not no excuse. There's no excuse here. There's no excuse.
But Warrior, they was booing both of them. By the fourth round, they was booing both of them. It's not that they was booing Shakur only. They was booing.
What you mean? He was booed out of there.
They was booing the action. You know what I'm saying? They was booing the action. But of course, Shakur Stevenson is the A side. Yes, Shakur Stevenson did not show up. Shakur Stevenson, it was underwhelming. Shakur Stevenson should receive the criticism. Shakur Stevenson cheated the fans. He cheated the fans off effort. He cheated himself. He didn't perform. He didn't keep the momentum. He didn't look special. He didn't look great. He didn't look good. He didn't look like I want to see him versus Tank. He didn't look like I want to see the Devin Haney fight. Shakur Stevenson did not look good, hands down.
For sure.
He didn't look good. But it was a belt on the line, and the man that was fighting for it did not do anything as well. We got to hold the other guy accountable. We're going to say, well, Edward De Lo Santos, he did his thing. No, he did not. He didn't do shit. If Shakur Stevenson didn't do nothing, He did worse. He
Facts.
did worse. And pressing the fight is not enough. You got to be effective. You got to be effective.
Yeah, for sure. And I don't know, man. Say that, you know, I'm not the one. I'm not the type to accept excuses. You know what I'm saying? I'm really not, because y'all here, y'all fighting, y'all signed the contract. Wasn't nothing said before the fight. I ain't trying to hear it now. But say his left hand was injured. You know what I'm saying? Say it was. You know, say that is true. You know what I'm saying? He just beat Edwin De Lo Santos, a very, very dangerous fighter that can box, that can crack, you know what I'm saying, that does have explosive feet, explosive movements. He closed the distance fast. He just beat that man with one hand. You know what I'm saying? Say it's not true, then all right, yeah, you had a really bad performance, you know what I'm saying, and you still won. But say it is true, you know what I'm saying? So it's a, you know, there's room there, like, to give for the benefit of the doubt, you know what I'm saying? Like, he in how he reacted, like you said, like, it's not like he's happy about this performance. So, like, I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. What, they cooking me?
They said, Warrior said, I can't even blame that guy doing damage control. He's Boricua and be a public defender too. Hope ESPN sends him a tip. They want you to shit on them.
I hope ESPN
they want you to get. They want you to go to Shakur Stevenson and they want go to his trunk. Take that Puerto Rican flag from his trunk. Take his Puerto Rican card. He don't know how to speak Spanish anyway. Ban him from the island of Puerto Rico and stuff like that. Ban him from even Puerto Rican community in Newark. He can't have no arroz con pollo. He can't have no
nothing. No pastelillos.
He can't have plátano maduro. Nothing. He can't have potato salad for
no
Thanksgiving.
Chicharrón, no nothing, bro. Nothing.
He can't even and he can't even pronounce the R.
Yo, man. Yo, the co-main event is that. Listen, if you don't like to watch boxing, the sweet science, I know, like, it was definitely like.
No. I'm gonna disagree with you. That's not the sweet science. That's what tag you're in.
Let me finish. You ain't even know what I'm about to say.
Okay.
If you don't like, you know, boxing, you know what I'm saying, it was definitely lack of offense. But if you don't like boxing, then don't watch the core, man, because he's going to box. You know what I'm saying? On the co-main event, they gave us a great, you know what I'm saying, savage fight. Like, I heard people yesterday on Mill City talking about, oh, that's not real boxing. Like, people got to start saying in the middle of the ring, like, what is you talking about, bro? Like, this ain't UFC, bro. Or this is not like tired, 1 foot in, 1 foot out, the tire joint, you know what I'm saying? Like, and we not gonna be here just cracking each other. This is not that, bro. This is boxing, you know what I'm saying? Like, but he definitely had a boring performance, but he boxed, man, and he boxed well, and he showed his defense, you know what I'm saying? And he shows science. So it's like,
but I understand, Koda, but this is also where fighters need to take accountability. Remember, what is a lead up to the fight? It's promotion. What is Shakur Stevenson saying? He's promoting to the fans that he's going to beat the shit out of him. I am buying what you promote.
For sure.
This is the reason why there is a there's media week. There is a promotion leading up 6 weeks leading up to the fight. If you're promoting that you're gonna knock him out, you're gonna hurt him, you're gonna TKO, you're gonna school him and stuff like that. I'm buying the ticket, or I'm buying, or maybe I'm a guy that didn't have ESPN Plus or whatever. I don't even, if I didn't have cable. And you know what? I just want, you know what I'm saying? I'm wasting my Thursday to watch this guy, wasting my time or whatever, because I'm buying into what you promoted. When I'm watching you and you're not doing anything, that's when the fans feel cheated. And these fighters don't understand. Like Clarissa Shields, she'll go out there and say, I'm going to beat the shit out that bitch. I'm going to beat it. And then you pillow punching your whole way to victory. Yeah, you got all the skills in the world and stuff like that. But that's not what you promoted. You promoted that you're going to beat the shit out of this person. You know? And that's what it is. Now, I'm going to give you an example. Okay. David Benavidez is promoting, I'm going to knock out Demetrius Andre. I'm going to hurt him. I'm going to knock him out. What Demetrius Andre saying? I'm going to school him. I'm going to finesse it. I'm going to finesse him. If he goes out there and finesses it, and people are still, no, he told you before the fight what he was going to do. He didn't say, I'm going to knock him out. He didn't say, I'm going to stop David Benavidez. He ain't say none of that. He said, I'm going to box him. I'm a mechanic. I'm going to finesse him. I'm going to win rounds. I'm going to win every round.
Yeah.
I'm going to outpoint him. That's his way.
Round
He's not
strategy for sure.
exactly.
For sure.
So if David Benavidez is going out there, and let's say he don't knock out the Mizondre, but he's going out there and we see the effort. He's not cheating me. He's not cheating me out what he promoted.
People still gonna talk shit.
People gonna still, but you can't say that he lied. You could be angry, but he promoted. But if we see the effort, oh yo, he's going for the gusto. That's one thing about boxing fans. We might like certain fighters, but one thing that we all collectively could say, look at yesterday. Fans of Shakur Stevenson, haters of Shakur Stevenson identify that it was a boring fight. We know that he didn't give the effort that his skill set entails. We know that. He didn't go all out. The same way we felt about Jamal Charlo. We know the most of the boxing world knew and predicted that he was going to lose, but it's how he went about it. That's why the fans are mad. The fans ain't mad that you lost. It's how you went about it.
For sure. I think Stevenson really think. I think he really thought he was gonna beat the shit out of him. I really think he was gonna try to do what he said he was gonna do. I just think he got in there and he saw that that's not how shit about to go, bro. Like Edwin De Lo Santos, I feel like he felt a couple of them punches. Like, damn, this dude could really crack. He really fast. You know what I'm saying? If I get too greedy, I'm gonna get knocked out. So I think that's why he chose to fight like that boring. I definitely didn't like it. Like I'm saying, he could have stood in the pocket like how he did with Yoshino and with Oscar Valdez and stuff like that. Like he stood in the pocket more in those fights.
No, I thought that Edward De Lo Santos was gonna do it in the first couple rounds. Like you saw the reflexes. You saw sure. that when he tried to throw something, he was trying to counter. Like, He looked ready for Shakur Stevenson, and I think that Shakur Stevenson also identified that
exactly.
And the good thing about it is that, let's be honest, most of these the Dominican fighters that are with Samson, they get these guys in short notice fights. They never get a camp in. Once they get a camp in, they perform good.
They're sharp.
When Jason Rosario got a camp in, he beat J-Rock. Look at De Los Santos. He had a camp in. He didn't do nothing offensively, but even if Shakur
he just made it hard. It don't matter. He made it hard for Shakur Stevenson, and that's the elite of the elite, bro. Like he made it difficult. You know what I'm saying? De Los Santos, like he showed that he's not somebody you about to bully in the ring, bro. He's not.
Yeah, he was not gonna bully. Exactly.
Yeah,
not gonna bully him.
Nah, for sure. I would still love to watch Edwin De Los Santos. Like I think he beats a lot of these lightweights. Like I think he beats Frank Martin. I think he beats Isaac Cruz. I really do.
Mira boxing man. He says, so we just gonna give Shakur a pass. Pero mi gente,
not giving him a pass.
Diablo, pero
he fought like shit.
Yo, but man, y'all don't hear the critique for almost 2 hours.
Jesus Christ.
Pero que ustedes quieren que ese es un palomo, ese es un muerto, ese es un túpido.
They want to be like
bury the man.
Wants to be like Southpaw. He's like, a disgrace to boxing.
Golly, like yo, Shakur ain't getting not one credit. What you mean that we giving him a pass?
Yeah, we not. Ain't no pass,
what
bro.
Else?
It ain't no pass.
Diablo, ustedes quieren que yo this is his daughter, his wife, his fiance. He's in shitty. He should be stripped from his boxing license. He should be ousted. Give me the bell, your bum, your pussy.
Suspended forever.
Okay, mi hermano, así no, también mi gente. Y'all want me to be that? Pero qué credit, ni un credit yo le di a Shakur Stevenson. A Shakira Twitterson.
Shakira Twitterson.
All right, but nobody's giving him not even in the chat.
Listen, if he would have performed well, like bro, that picture that they took would have been such a fire picture. I feel like his performance made that picture corny. Like
I thought you was talking to us. I'm like, damn, yeah. Sheesh. Man, like también he ain't have a good shape up. That shit that's a Las Vegas shape up. That's not even a tri-state area shape up.
Corny ass shape up, dog.
That's some Las Vegas shape.
You got that shit in the Midwest.
He said, Punch, we just, man, you critiquing right, Punch, but your man's over there type to hit a guy and by Haney, drink after.
Oh my god.
Nah. I think that Code is not. Code is not. He's acting like this is just one fight. It's just one fight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm acting rational.
We can't jump off the bridge.
I'm acting like Shakur Stevenson is still one of the elites. I'm acting like I'm not reacting off emotions like a female. That's how I'm acting. It is one fight, you know what I'm saying? I'm not just gonna react off one little situation and blow it out of proportion, you know what I'm saying, like a female. I'm not gonna do that. No, I know that Shakur Stevenson next fight, he gonna pull up and he gonna show y'all what it is. You know what I'm saying? He's still gonna show that elite caliber, you know what I'm saying, type of fighter that he is. You know what I'm saying? It's just I would like to see your favorite fighter get in there with Edward De Lo Santos and beat him up. I would really like to see that, and I would like to see if it goes well for him. I would like to see that.
See, I don't feel like that for Tyson Fury. Nah. That's it. I threw myself off the bridge. I ain't nah. He really disappointed me. He's disappointed.
I don't even think he really trained.
Nah. See, that's an excuse. He said he trained 12 weeks. Don't give him an excuse.
No. I didn't know that. I don't know. That's what it looked like.
No. He said I have no excuse. I trained 12 weeks for this fight. Serious.
Yo, Ngannou shows so much like he shows so much like improvement though, like because you watch him in UFC and like his punches are like open, they're wide, they're wide punches, they're not short, he's not balanced. Like that Mike Tyson, like being in his camp, I know Mike Tyson taught him to throw short punches. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to throw nothing hard. You're strong as a motherfucker, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like he taught him how to clinch in boxing. Like he taught him a lot, bro. And he learned well. Like he did really, really well, like versus Tyson Fury. You know what I'm saying? It's not like Tyson Fury went in there and fought a bum UFC fighter, you know what I'm saying? Like it's not like Ngannou did a bum job, or you know what I'm saying? He fought well. He fought like he's a really good fighter.
Yo, what you think what you think about what I said earlier? I said the issue also is that Mayweather is págame la música, tú saying I don't want to get fragged.
Sorry.
That Mayweather when Money Mayweather later in his career, he made so much money. He was successful. He was still undefeated. He was the most successful fighter, probably athlete in the world, fighting in a style like he did versus Berto. Even the Manny Pacquiao fight was underwhelming. That was one of the most boring fights I've ever seen as well. The Guerrero fight, you know what I'm saying? He fought those fights. He made a lot of money. So now the up and coming youth, they emulating that. They think that is the way to stay undefeated, and also is the way to gain more money. I think I think, his success also has hurt the new generation because they want to be like Money May. They don't want to be like Pretty Boy. Pretty Boy is the one that was complaining about him getting paid, him getting chances with Top Rank. See, the Money May, and when he became DK, quote unquote, the boring, he was not a boring fighter like that, but he was not as exciting as Pretty Boy. But he was way more successful than when he was Pretty Boy. You think that's enough? You think that's the problem as well? You think because Shakur Stevenson says, I'm gonna win the way that I want, that's gonna win. A win is a win. You know what I'm saying? A win is a win. That's it. I got my title. I'm in position. I got, look at my idol Flo Mayweather. Look at it, because imagine what Flo Mayweather told him. A win is a win. Look at Bud Crawford. A win is a win. Andre Ward. A win is a win. So for in his circle, when a win is a win, that's it. Yeah. ¿Te dormiste? I don't know what happened to Coda. But I think that played into effect, in my opinion, man. I think that it's like a gift and a curse. I think Flo Mayweather, he did work hard to be where he's at, but he laid an image in the ring that, the youth is gonna emulate. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm a fan of guys like Tio leading the way. Because I don't want the other guys to be the front man until because I don't think they can lead boxing. I don't think they could lead boxing, in my opinion, but Tio from the young generation. Tio, Tank, even Ryan Garcia has the if he could get some wins under his belt, because he's an exciting fighter as well. But as much as Haney is accomplished, I respect Haney. I hope that the entertainment he develops even more. He you know what I'm saying? He's doing better. He's doing better. Hopefully he do a lot better versus Regis Progress as well. But boxing is dying, man, and we need that entertainment, bro. Te fuiste, Coda. He said, Punch, let's be honest, Tio not the next. Why you going? Why? You know what? People were saying that on Twitter because I put it that who he's the next. Yo, did you know at the age of 26, Floyd Mayweather was fighting like guys like Chop Corley? Think about it. Why you think Tio was not the next? Tio just turned 26 years old. If I would have told you, at the age of 26, the Floyd Mayweather, we had at the time we had the likes of Mike Tyson still learning around. We still had Roy Jones Jr. We still had Oscar De La Hoya. We still had Bernard Hopkins. If I would have told y'all when Floyd Mayweather was 26 years old that he's gonna be the king of boxing, you would have said the same thing to me. You would have been like, nah, he ain't gonna be the next. You know what I'm saying? I think that Teofimo Lopez had all the ingredients to be the next in boxing. I think he know how to promote himself. He know how to talk. He know how to create headlines. Whether people like it or not, he know how to create headlines. Every time he has an interview, he create a headline. He has the style. And he has the contemporaries in which he could fight that could propel him to be the top dog in boxing. I think so. Danny Medina, Danny said Tio is already a walking Hall of Famer. Danny said, you reaching? I think he is a walking Hall of Famer. With what he got, well, there's people that's already getting into the look. Timothy Bradley got into the Hall of Fame. If Timothy Bradley already got to the Hall of Fame, that whatever the Teofimo Lopez, remember, he's two-time lineal. Whether we like it or not, whether people like it or not me like it, I love it. But I'm just saying, two-time lineal at the age of 25 and the wins. Like writers, I already spoke to writers that vote for the Hall of Fame. They're already saying that Teofimo Lopez is a Hall of Fame. This ain't even the writers already saying. Writers that I know that got voting powers already, they're saying that Teofimo Lopez is a Hall of Fame with his resume right now. Those are big wins at the time that he won those wins. I see Tio being the Durant of the new generation. I think they all can make it to the Hall of Fame. You know what I'm saying? They're still young. Devin Haney just turned 25 today. Shakur Stevenson is already a 3-division world champion, regardless how we liked how his last performance or not. He's a 3-division world champion. And look at the resume of Devin Haney and Teofimo Lopez. Those are great resume, bro. They could retire if they keep going like this. And they could retire by 30 and have a good. Devin Haney has a good resume. Loma, if he beats Regis Progress, Loma, Jorge Linares, Lomachenko, Jojo Diaz, Agent Gamboa, but it's a name. You know what I'm saying? George Cambosa, he beat Teofimo Lopez, so he has a good resume, y'all. And Devin Haney could have taken an easy fight. But I think that when it comes to winning, it's also with Tio is how he's winning and how he's winning these fights with Loma and Josh Taylor and a respectable champion like Richard Comey. That's where he separates himself. It's how he wins. If people are questioning whether Lomachenko beat Salido, people are questioning if Devin Haney beat Lomachenko. People ain't questioning. People know that Teofimo Lopez beat Lomachenko convincingly. He beat Josh Taylor convincingly like he was in another level when Josh Taylor is the number one guy at 140. Come on, man. Like I said, everything's not about winning and losing, but it's how you win and how you lose. How you win and how you lose as well. performance count. And Teofimo Lopez beat Sando Martin that retired Mikey Garcia in this era. So punch if we friends and you watch your call fight our friend. He said, punch if we friends and you invite me to watch a Shakur fight, our friendship is over. I would if I invite you to a Shakur, I would invite you, and that's being a good friend. Be like, hey, yo, I had a fight party with Shakur Stevenson. You be like, Diablo, mi hermano, you really my friend. You know why? Because you didn't invite me. Thank you. The people that you invited, now I know that that's not your friends. Oh, shit. He said, talking about Shakur Stevenson got us all yawning. But y'all already know tomorrow after this live, hey yo, it's full. We going David Benavidez, Demetrius Andre into the fight. David Benavidez, Demetrius Andre, Matias, Cesar con 2 pesos, Cesar, good looking now. Appreciate you, Cesar. Matias, who else gonna be fighting? Isn't Sergey Lipinets versus Michel Rivera? I think they can fight. I think they're fighting in that car. Michel Rivera versus Sergey Lipinets. Good card. Jamar Charlo back in the ring with Jose Benavidez Jr. Let's see how Jamar Charlo look. You know, I'm happy he's back in the ring, man. I know a lot of people is frustrated. Maybe they don't like the matchup, whatever. But I'm happy to see Jamar Charlo. I think Jamar Charlo is an entertaining fighter to me. I'm happy he's back in the ring. Have you thought of the new name for your channel? Not yet, man. Not yet. It's still got. I think that it's still gonna have the Punch Drunk because it's already established. But I already did a little short video. I was talking about Draymond Green, him and his dirty ass, right? I was going to do another video of the James Harden. It's gonna watch. We're gonna be talking about boxing. We're gonna be talking about. We're talking about basketball, football. We're gonna incorporate more sports and Punch Drunk boxing and stuff like that. You got Jose by knockout. Coda got Jose knocking out Jamar Charlo. Okay, all right. Man, he can't even beat the dude in Creed that never boxed in his life. He gonna beat Jamar Charlo. He can't even beat the guy in Creed. What's his name? Damon something. What's his name? Damon something like that. From Creed. Jose Benavidez couldn't even beat him. Haney fights are boring, but the worst fight ever was last night. Yeah, I agree, man. That was, oh my God, that was boring, man. That was horrible. Yeah, at least Jamal getting past them personal props. Code in the comments. Smart moves and that might be more competitive due to Charlo inactivity. I don't know. I'm rooting for Jamal. 40-year-old Damon, yeah. He could even beat 40-year-old Damon that never fought professionally. Let's see. I think it'll be an entertaining fight, though. But y'all already know tomorrow, man, we're going to be talking about David Benavidez, Demetrius Andre. Y'all already know I got Demetrius Andre winning by the upset. Demetrius Boo-Boo Andre going to beat David Benavidez. The Boogeyman is going to slay the monster. May 25th. Forget about, tell your mama, tell your auntie, tell your cousin, tell your niece, tell everybody, get out the kitchen. There's going to be a new chef, and he's going to be Demetrius Boo-Boo Andre. He's going to season. He's going to cook. He's going to roast David Benavidez November 25th. The Boogeyman is going to slay the monster. The Boogeyman is going to slay the monster. Let's go, baby. Let's go. The most avoided fighter by champions of this era. the most avoided fighter by champions in this era. Boo boo, boo boo. Let's go. Tycho TV said Boo Boo is coming to town. Let's go. Domingo Boo Boo. Who y'all got? Boo Boo or David Benavidez? Who y'all got, the boogeyman or the monster? Who's going to win? Who's going to win, the boogeyman or the monster? Shit, I can't wait to see that fight. Inoue, new face of boxing. Inoue, if he beats the dude December, yep, he's gonna be pound for pound number one on my list. Pound for pound number one once again. Becoming 2 division undisputed world champion in 12 months span. Pfft, hell yeah. Tapales, yeah. Yep, he's already. If he beat Tapales, undisputed, 2 division, undisputed, 4 belt era in the span of 12 months. Pfft, come on. 4 division world champion already. Pfft. Now you ain't no always pound for pound number one on my list. Right now it's Bud Crawford. But by December 31st, by January 1st, it's gonna be Naoya Inoue. And remember, it's his performance too. His performance as well. Shit, I want to see if after that, to be honest, I think the only one that's going to give him competition if he moves up is going to be Robisi. I would like to see Robisi Ramirez versus Inoue. I think he's going to beat the crap out of Luis Nery. And he don't like Luis Nery either. Remember, he said that he would never fight Luis Nery because he believed that Luis Nery is a dirty fighter. But he's the man. He's the mandatory. I didn't like the way Navarrete fought yesterday either. I had at a draw too. I scored it right. I scored it the same way that the judge scored it. I said it was a draw when I was watching, and I was watching it in the bar. I said this is a draw, and man, people in the bar was like, "Yo, how you knew that?" I'm like, "Yo, I know how to score bouts. Shit was a draw to me." But ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow we back at it again. Tomorrow evening. Tomorrow evening, we going every day live. I scored at the 113. I thought it was a draw as well. Mir said, yeah, I thought it was a draw. I to be honest, y'all never really see me do a lot of videos on Navarrete because, to be honest, I know a lot of people do like Navarrete. I think he's gonna get knocked out very soon. He's too wide, man. He's too wide. Yes, he's. I think when he was in the lower division, he was, he's tall for the division. You know what I'm saying? He's got a lot of physical advantages. And look, he got power. He was dropping the Consocial, but I don't like his technique, to be honest. I'm not a fan of Navarrete, to be honest. I don't like his technique like that. He's awkward. He's very awkward, but he's not defensively sound. I think a fight. I would have loved to see Navarrete versus Gary Russell Jr. I would have loved to see that fight. I don't know. He said Andre's going to get knocked out too. He ain't going to get knocked out. We're going to see. He said Andre's the same. No, he not. He know how to throw straight punches. And he know how to throw the jab. He's awkward that know how to throw a jab. Know how to switch. He ain't the same. Now, he's not the same. He got awkward, but his style, that's all he got, really. MAW, I'm being honest. I just see a lot of openings. I don't look at Consocial. And people was talking about him and Shakur. It's too much openings. If he tighten up his defense, then yeah, but he throws a lot of wide punches. A lot of wide punches. Doesn't throw a lot of straight punches and stuff like that. You know, man, he got the power. He got the power. You know what I'm saying? His physical attributes at the lower weight. You know what I'm saying? He's taller. You know, he's long. Pause. But I'm just not. I'm just being real. What I see. You know what I'm saying? I want to concentrate to win to win, and luckily that he got dropping because I didn't even know why I didn't even know how he really dropped him because it didn't even land flush the last one in the body shot. But that's the power of Navarrete. Navarrete got power. Navarrete is a high volume puncher. Navarrete is an exciting fighter. He didn't look good yesterday, in my opinion. He didn't look good yesterday. I mean, Consociao is an Olympian, you know what I'm saying? So it was not gonna be easy, but I didn't like too much how Navarrete was. Yeah, he didn't look good, in my opinion. He didn't look too good yesterday. But I knew that that day was gonna come. Navarrete is too green. He's a fighter, you know what I'm saying? It's just that you know what I'm saying? I think that he's gonna have a lot of trouble with good fighters, you know what I'm saying? With good boxers. He's gonna have a lot of trouble. You know? If Consociao could take a punch, it would have been a whitewash, man. If Consociao could have took a punch, it would have been almost like that fight would have been a shutout. Could have been a shutout. Now stop hating on Navarrete. Damn, I can't give no assessment on nobody. Like it is. What did I say that hates Navarrete? What did I say? You want me to give him something that he doesn't do? Damn, bro. I don't know, man. In this community, man, people don't respect unbiased. It's either they want me to hate somebody that they don't like or whatever. And what do you want me to say about him? What do you want me to say about Navarrete? What did he do yesterday? What do you want me to say about Navarrete? Navarrete throws a lot of wide punches. He's a high volume puncher, awkward, got the physical attributes in the lower division that's going to supersede anybody he faces because nobody got the size, nobody got the awkward, and nobody got the high volume puncher like him and the power that translates to divisions. But he's not disciplined on the defensive and he throws wide punches. It's easy to counter him. You know what I'm saying? He throws a lot of punches and his defense is not tight. Where that's why there's a lot of counter shots. You could touch him up to the solo plex, jam into the solo plex. He just likes getting hit. What the hell? Everybody knows that. Like, think that's hate now. That's like me saying that Tyson Fury don't got more back than butt or something like that. Like saying Tyson Fury ain't fat. No, you hating on Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury looks sloppy. No, it's not sloppy. That's just his body frame. Shit. Casual might not have. Damn, punch. If Rigo lost to Casimiro, how did Shakur win? Why, in my opinion? Because De Lo Santos didn't land punches. He didn't land punches. He's supposed to land punches. He said, same thing I could say about Navarrete, I could say about Andre. I mean, if it's an Andre thing, what does on Navarrete say? I don't know. I mean, break down Andre. Break it down. You know what I'm saying? If you see something that, break it down. I bet if I say Andre's a bum, you like it though. Andre's a bum. He ain't for nobody. He ain't shit. He got dropped by Demel Nicholson. I bet you be like, yeah, punch, yeah, yeah, keep going, keep going, keep going. Already these. Good night, brother. Good night, my brother. Eso sí le gustan a ellos, ¿verdad? A ti te gusta eso, se le digo. The Mitchells ain't nothing. He ain't shit. He can't do nothing. His balance is all off. He falls everywhere. He don't have a good jab. He don't got power. He fights like Devin Haney. Like what y'all man. Okay, Navarrete's not scared. No, he's moving up. Daring to be great. Look, beat Oscar Valdez. Nobody. I'm just giving you. I'm saying that he is, to me, he got a lot of ring. He got holes in his game. He got a lot of holes in his game, in my opinion. He got a lot of holes in his game. But offensively, he could be overwhelming to a fighter that is not technically sound. To a disciplined technical fighter, he's not going to overwhelm them like he didn't overwhelm Consocial. And lucky that Consocial got no chin. Everybody got holes in his game. I say I've already got a lot of holes in his game. That's what I'm saying. I see a lot of holes in his game. Bro, you ain't going to convince me, man. I watch boxing too much. I've already got holes in his game, all right? And that's why it was a damn fucking draw with 2 knockdowns, bro. All right? That's why it was 2 knockdowns and it still was a draw. Because he couldn't make no damn adjustments, bro. Coño. Come on, man. Like, keep it real, bro. This is the channel where you could come and keep it real. The other channels, y'all could go out there in the chat and be biased and there's fighters and all that. Come on, man. Never ready ain't make no adjustments, man. It was a draw. It was a draw, bro. Navarrete's exciting. But like they're saying, he don't care about technique, so it's just a matter of time. Yeah, it's gonna be a matter of time. It's going to be a matter of time. If he don't switch up, it's going to be a matter of time, bro. You're gonna remember it's gonna be a matter of time. He already got dropped 2 fights ago. Let's not act like that ain't happened, bro. Let's not act like he was in life or death even before that. Because he makes what look. It's certain fighters like Navarrete. It's certain fight like Navarrete that they make it harder. He could use the jab and set off the jab and use all the power punch, and he'll be a way better fighter. Tighten up a little bit on the defensive end. It's the same thing with Brandon Figueroa. Look, Navarrete, Brandon Figueroa, and Sebastian Fundora got the same issue. They don't rely on the physical ability that they already have. They don't rely on the natural advantages that they already have. Sebastian Fundora, why is he getting into a firefight all the time? How is he getting on? How he letting these guys go on? You're 6'6" in a division that everybody else is below 5'10", 5'9". How are you letting these guys come inside? Pause. How you letting these guys get even close to you? You're 6'6". You're almost Deontay Wilder's height because you want to bang. Pause. The same thing with Brandon Figueroa. He could have beaten Stephen Fulton. It could have been an easier fight, but these guys don't like to use their range. They don't identify range. They don't like to use the jab. They want to go out there and fight. The same thing with Navarrete. They all have the same problem. Navarrete, Sebastian Fundora, and Brandon Figueroa, They don't want to identify range. They don't want to make it easy for themselves. Let the jab work for you, and let the jab dictate your follow up with the hooks and the uppercuts and things of that nature. They just want to go, bro. No thought into it. There is no strategy to it. They fighters, and that's good, entertaining for us, but they could win easier. But anyway, man, tomorrow we back at it again, ladies and gentlemen. Man, I'm going to sleep, man. Love y'all. Everybody, God bless. God first, everything second. The best investment you can make in your life is have God in your heart. Y'all already know, man. Love y'all, man. Stay blessed. Tomorrow we back at it again.